I'm tired of America. So I'm hitting Richie on the net. I got the tickets, that's a bet. We need the link, my brother set it up. Damn, I didn't had enough. Ooh, I won't lie. Can I get a little shake with them fries? My skin tone is matching your eyes. Black men, you know we like them thighs.
I'm telling you the new wave that's about to happen though. It's already started, but you're gonna hear about it more. Men are starting to pay for surrogates to have their kids, so they just take their kid, live their life, don't pay no child support and that like that. That's a new thing. It already started in Europe. I already know a few boys that's doing it in the States. Yeah, because if I gotta pay you 50 grand to carry my child, but then you sign over the rights, I sit there and take care of my kid the way I see fit. The government ain't involved, nothing. I walk away, my seed continues, lives on. I don't got none of the headache.
Word. Strap in, y'all. This is going to be an episode like you've never
the more
seen.
kids you have, of course, they can chip in.
Yeah.
That's pretty much your retirement plan.
Right.
They don't have, their system is not set up that they work 30, 40 years and then have retirement and that comes in. Your kids is your retirement.
Right.
So from a female perspective, it makes sense for the woman to go to the city. For the men, if you notice, there's not too many Thai men that are locally. They're like more doing like fish jobs. Certain cities where it's factories, a lot of factory work, stuff like that. That's why in that area, if you look at Pattaya, you're going to see way more women than men because the men jobs are not in Pattaya like that.
Yeah.
So now when you look at it, right, like I asked old girl who I'm staying with right now, I was like, okay, you're 42, you got your brother who's married 37, no kids yet. The other sister's in Australia, she's married, that's the one who's sending money to their parents now. So it's like they rotate. So you ask yourself, okay, what happens if you don't have any kids? And she said, then you have to work till you're 70, 80 years old. I want to work till I'm 70 and 80, or do I want to sit there and find me a man who's going to help support and take care of me, and then all I have to worry about is the house? They will take the house any day of the week versus having to work till 80 years old, barely making $18,000 baht a month, which is like what, $500-600? That's the average. So what is the alternative? You need to sit down and have a man. It's actually a necessity. It's not like I want. It's like, no. That is the priority, right? So because of that, and because the women out here outnumber the men, they are way more aggressive to try to get you. The women, they're all raised the same way to take care of you. They're all raised the same way on how to take care of a man because it's in their culture that way. When you look at the economy, how that is, they don't have a socialist system and they don't have a capitalist system either. So it's like family is everything. Like that's your survival. So it's like if you don't make family a priority, that's it. You know, everything you work into, you can't work no more. And then hopefully you got some friends that help out. Because of that, the women are held accountable to how they are and what they bring to the table. Because, I mean, if you don't make your man happy, he has way more other options. So they're going to do what they need to do to keep you.
You did make some good points. But how does somebody who's never been here have all those answers? Had me thinking in slow motion.
Here's the thing, something that I remember Richie said before in one of his videos. Since a lot of the women here support their families, if you come in and you take care of the woman, you become the hero.
Oh,
Yeah. Because think about it like this, right? If the average family income is, say, 500, right? And you make a couple of thousand every month, you can still live good for, like Teddy here say, what, less than 2,000? He can still sit there and say, hey, babe, here's 300 for your family. He looks like the hero. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then what is he getting for that 300? She's loyal as hell. Why? Because she's accountable to her family. And to keep that coming in, she has to do right by him to keep that coming in. So it's like, it's literally like one needs the other.
So that's why Noodle's so good to me. Yo, what up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me out there? Check this out, man. It's Richie Mack live. I had to come get at y'all tonight, man. I'm trying to do this Sunday afternoon for y'all. As y'all can see, it's nighttime for me out here in Thailand. It's about midnight out here. But I just want to give a shout out to everybody, man. You know, the last episode I did, man, people have been commenting and asking about my guy Malcolm, man. This dude, he was a regular subscriber. Had never met him in my life, didn't know anything about him, man. He told me that he watched the show and said, you know what, I'm going to meet that guy. I'm going to come to Thailand. I'm going to meet him, and we're going to become friends. And that's exactly what happened, man. Malcolm came with us to do the caddy of the day. Made several attempts to hook up, man, but he, as he can tell you, he'll attest. I'm bringing him on in a minute. I'm in this room damn near every day. If I'm not in the room, I'm golfing. So I'm here most of the time doing my thing, man. And then I got sick, so didn't get a chance to see him. But I know when he comes back, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it right. So a lot of people had like things to say about like Malcolm, and like, you know, most of the people agree with what he was saying and the topics and all that stuff. A couple people took his words out of context, in my opinion. I fact checked some of the things he said, and he was pretty much spot on with the things he was saying. So Vital, I need you to drop the link in the description for people to come up, like Razor Rays, all these people. Boss is trying to get me to drop the link, and I don't know how to do that. So can you drop the link so people can come up? We just got to just make sure they're cammed up. I need to see them in the background, and then, you know, they can come up and join in. But I'm gonna let y'all talk to Malcolm, man. If y'all have any questions or whatever, I'm gonna ask him a couple questions. Y'all have any questions? People are asking for a part 2. They want to see more. The engagement was very high in this interview. I didn't expect it. I was working on Thailand versus LA, and the things he was saying was so compelling. I was like, shoot, this is the episode. So that's how that happened, man. But like MTR say, without further ado, I'm gonna bring up my man, the man with the plan, the man who has all the information, Mr. Malcolm in the building, aka Jedi Law. What's going on, Mal?
What up? What up? Appreciate it. How everybody doing?
Man, they talking about you, man. A lot of people's like digging your information, and you know the thing that trips me out, man, is the fact that you did everything you said you was gonna do. I had no idea who you were, and next thing you know, a week later, you on Zoom to Thailand, man, or the Richie Mack channel, same thing. It's all tied in. How does that feel, man? How does that feel to be able to, like, tell me how you first got up on my channel on Zoom to Thailand?
Actually, it was MTR. You know,
Okay.
I look at MTR quite a bit. He posts a lot of great content. When he first showed your page, it reminded me of when I lived in Japan. So I was in Japan since like 2000 to 2004. That was the last time that the stuff that you show on your content, that's the last time I actually experienced it. So, you know, just going through life, and, you know, I'm 40 years old now. I'm almost 41, and I haven't experienced that for almost 20 years. So when you started showing all these things, I was just like, man, I missed that. You know what I'm saying? I need to tap in, and I'm on the back end of my career where I can retire in 2 years and I can make some decisions and make some moves. So it just seemed to all come together for me to just go ahead and make that choice.
But tell me about the countries you've been to, man, because you've been to a lot of places. Where are the countries you've been to?
If you look at when I was stationed in Japan, I touched up that whole Asian region. So, you know, of course, South Korea, Singapore. Of course, we went through Cambodia a little bit. We did some training here in Thailand, but I didn't actually, like how I was this time around on the vacation. When you're in the military, you're more training versus going out having that liberty. I did a few countries down in the continent of Africa. Of course, I like skydiving and scuba diving. They have some great places for that. Middle East, I've been deployed to Iraq 3 times, Afghan twice. And while we're there, of course, we have to touch up Jordan, Oman, Bahrain, Saudi, Kuwait, you know, Kosovo. So we touch up a lot of that. And then the last 11 years, I've been living over here in Europe. So pretty much every month we get like a 4-day, and I just touch up a different country, and I go and visit and see what it's about. And I've been doing that for the last 11 years here in Europe. So
wow,
it's 72 countries altogether.
Damn. I call myself the travel OG, and I'm just hitting, you know, 20. You 72, and you have all expense paid for a trip for yours, man. You you didn't really have to pay for too much of your traveling around, right?
I mean, there's some places like if I want to go to Japan, we can MAC flight straight from Ramstein, Germany, straight into Japan, so that is free. They have like weekend deals where literally they give you a full expense trip for like 300 something euros, flight, hotel, meals, drinks included. So it's like we hit a lot of those deals up.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So where's your favorite place to go? Before we get into the other stuff, where's your, because you was woofing a lot with me when you was trying to compare Dominican Republic to Thailand. You was like, oh yeah, it's the same. It's just like Dominican. It's the same. It's woo 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 woo. And what say you now? Where you at? Because you had a lot of stuff to say, man. So I'm getting it straight from you. We didn't plan this. I didn't talk about what we're gonna talk about. I want to know straight from you. Like, what do you, out of all the places you've been to, what's your favorite? That's part one. And part two, did you come away with a difference between Thailand and Dominican Republic? Are you still holding on? It's the same. Two-part question.
Favorite places. Be it that I'm from Miami. Croatia actually was a very, very fun place. It's pretty much like the spring break of Europe.
Okay.
Between that and Spain, as far as fun is concerned. Now, as far as like, you know, looking at possible relationship and living a good life, I'm probably going to lean a little bit more towards Thailand now that I've actually been in there for 3 weeks. I've been to DR. There are a lot of good things that you can also do in DR. They're both cheap in comparison, but when I look at crime rate, healthcare, dental, it's better in Thailand than it is in DR. So when I start to combine all the factors, I will edge more over to Thailand than DR.
Okay, got you. Okay. We got let me see. We got some people. I don't know how to make the what's the names come up. Bruce Rain in the building. Shout out to Bruce Rain. Raining TV. See y'all. Vitaly dropped in the call in. If y'all want to call and ask some questions. Malcolm, my name is Malcolm too. Okay. He's Malcolm too. We got a couple Malcolms in the building. I see Big Baz back there. My lieutenant right there. I see you, brother. I see you. Yeah, man. So people wanted me to do a part two about this. They wanted to know more about, what you had to say and all of that stuff. So maybe at some point we'll get together and do that. I'm not gonna make this a long stream tonight, you know what I mean? Hopefully, no more than an hour. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It usually goes longer, but I'm gonna try to do the thing. Hey, Baz, you know what's funny? Okay, I gotta tell Baz something funny. He always talks about Baz, Big Boss always talk about your crinkling, your ruffles. His is over there ruffling now. So see what happened when you talk about people and they sound. That's what happened. But yeah, man. So what else? So what is your biggest takeaway from visiting Thailand? What did you get out of it that you didn't expect, or what did you learn that you didn't know? What's your biggest takeaway?
When I first got there, just to see, of course, I was looking for other expats and people that was there to see how they felt, were they comfortable. Be it that I'm from a warm climate. I mean, Miami is warm, but it didn't feel, like that. But when I look at how easy it is to move around, how cheap the cost of living is, and how far your money can stretch and what you can afford, in addition to a lot of the amenities, it's like pretty much if you have a certain amount of money, you can get just about anything you need or want. And then the women there are very receptive. I haven't been to so many places where the women are so aggressive as far as trying to get to know you. I talked to a few people when I was getting my manicure, pedicure, and all that stuff done, and I was asking these questions. And I've had women that was 20s, 30s, and 40s give me their perspectives on what's going on and why. And when you look at the educational rate of the women, they're all educated from a high school standpoint, but not all of them get a chance, or a lot of them don't get a chance to go to higher education. A lot of them have to help their family almost immediately. Mm-hmm. So because of that, they end up taking jobs that literally they work in 6 days a week. Most of them get 6 vacation days a year. You know, the people who are like in the high-end jobs, they get probably more between 10 and 14 days a year. But I'm just saying like 6 days. So, you know, for them, if they get with a guy who is going to sit there and take care of them in that angle, they're working 10 times less. And, you know, it's like they don't mind, I guess, being domesticated and taking care of you in the house, as long as they understand that, hey, all this other stuff is covered. They don't have to worry about it. They're not out there 10 to 12 hours, you know, barely getting by. And then they still got to send money home and still have enough to live off of. So that was a lot of what was an eye-opener. And it made sense because a lot of the countries I visited, whether it's Asia countries or in Africa, there's a lot of places where as soon as the kids are 18, they get sent away to different places, get an education, get a job, and then go ahead and make some of that money and send it back home. So it makes sense when you visit a lot of these countries and you see that the theme is sort of similar. You know, I understand it.
Yeah, you broke it down. I mean, the way you broke it down, man, I mean, you pretty much hit everything, man. And plus you went in deep and found some other stuff, man, that we didn't think about in terms of the family structure and all that. I thought it was dope how you did that, bro. I was really, really impressed by just how you just came across as a human being, how you just came across so knowledgeable, especially at your age. You know what I mean? You got a lot of knowledge for your years, man. I got to say what's up to Keith Jenkins. This dude right here, man, is one of the most positive, supportive brothers, man, that could ever be, man. And it's just like, Keith, just, man, thank you so much for being you, bro. You know, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for all that stuff, man. You welcome to come up. You want to come up and say something, Keith, because I ain't seen you yet, but if you want to come up, you can. Do your thing, man. You always welcome, man. You part of the team, man. I appreciate you, brother. Really do appreciate you. Red Ink TV, say bless up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bruce Rain, Bruce is one of like my number one Patreons, man. Bruce is always supporting, man. I love that, man. I'm just giving a shout out to y'all. Do you love your vids and positive energy? Much love, respect from Rotterdam, Netherlands.
Netherlands, that's right up the street over here.
Man, Mr. Jekyll, is that how you say it? You know, it's funny. The owner of my place that I rent from, he's from the Netherlands, man. Cool as shit, man. That's my guy, man. And my other guy from the Netherlands, man, I loved it there, man. Amsterdam was just dope. You know, I loved everything about Amsterdam when I went, man. I liked it a lot. I heard they're trying to move the red light district out of there, though. That takes kind of the flavor out of Amsterdam if they move it out, right? Isn't that part of the allure of Amsterdam, the red light district right there on the water? That's what I think.
Well, they have some of that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Have they already moved it? Because I watched a documentary. They were talking about moving it. Did they move it, or is it still in the same place?
I haven't heard anything about it since they're just now loosening the restrictions, so I'm not sure how they're going to handle that part yet.
Okay. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And there's your boy Malcolm. He says his name's Malcolm, by the way. You know, you got another Malcolm in the building.
What's up?
You know
What's up?
Malcolm in the building. You know what I'm saying? Midnight Groove. It's Alan from Med Vets. How you cats doing here? Doing there and in the room. How you doing? Alan? What's going on, man? Oh yeah, Alan's gonna talk about things about veterans and all that stuff, and he has a little thing he wants to put together, man. So I told him if he want to come talk about it on the channel, then come on. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it, man. It's all about helping each other, man, uplifting each other, man, and doing the best we can to help each other do their thing, man, especially when it's something positive, man. Love to do that. Love to help out with people, man. James Victor Johnson, great to see you guys. Great to see you too, and great to be seen, my brother. We doing our thing, man. We on with Malcolm. It's a person from my last episode of Zoom to Thailand. He was also talking about the mothers, I want to say intravenous, but that's the wrong word. What's the word? What's the word, Malcolm?
For the what now?
For the mother that's carrying the babies.
Oh, you're talking about the surrogates.
Surrogates, yes. We're talking about surrogates. He broke that down to us. We was like, we know women do that, you know what I mean? But we ain't never heard of men doing it. And the way he broke it down like it was just Tuesday. He's like, yeah, so anyway, people pay $50,000 to get a baby, they raise it up, don't deal with the government. I was like, damn, it's that easy? Like, you made it sound like it was so easy. It got to be more steps than that to what you were saying, man. It has to be.
I mean, there are some contracts and things, notary and stuff that has to be signed along the lines, but some of the guys, when I first heard about it, was 3 years ago, a professional soccer player over in Spain actually did it. So when he first did it, he has 2 girlfriends and he contracted, he paid the money, And, someone that's a professional soccer player, they have a lot of visibility. And then it's like, it just started to grow. And I was just sitting back like, okay, y'all not, really want to raise the child with a mother. And it's like, it's not that. They said they got sisters, they got moms that could fill in, but they really didn't want to go through how the system and how the government was set up unless the rules were changed to be more fair for both sides. So I just sat back and I looked at it and I was like, okay, I can understand that. I can also understand some people who will probably be like, hey, this is messing up. The kids would not be able to have a mommy and a daddy. I know a lot of us grew up without a mommy or a daddy, but some of us growing up, we had substitutes, whether it's the old man at the park, somebody at the church, somebody at the barbershop who was a mentor for women, vice versa. So, I mean, I understand both sides, but I've seen quite a few in the last years. And then I started talking to some of my friends back stateside, and literally 7 of my friends all have now started that process as of last year. So
wow, 7 people. Yeah. 7 people personally that did that?
Personally.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's serious. Man, yeah, we're gonna talk more about that. Where's Chuck? You know what's funny about Where's Chuck? He said, Richie, it's your man. Where's Chuck? Me and my man John also came out there to check on you. We coming to see Noodle's sister and cousins. What's up? Everybody has a Noodle got a sister, man. She only has a brother, man. But there's so many. Malcolm, would you tell him that, like, finding a woman in Thailand, at least in Pattaya, is the least of your worries, bro? Like I tell you guys all the time, it's finding the right woman. I'm not even gonna
say that. When I bounced around in Bangkok and Phuket, it was the same. Like, they were just as aggressive. Even if I'm there just shooting footage, they're asking questions. They get in front of the camera. They didn't mind. It's serious out here. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's serious. They want to get to know you. The only thing I would tell guys, for me personally, when you go down some of these streets, the girls will grab you. They will stop you every 15 feet. It doesn't matter if you have a woman with you or not. And I asked some of the women, I said, that doesn't bother you? And they said, hey, this is how life is, and they got to make a living. And I was just, I was thrown back at, how humble they look at things based on how the scenario is. So,
totally different than the American vibe. American women, they be fighting. They don't even trip. They understand. Wait a minute, I got a shot. I got Gail at night. Gail, you remember me? I see Gail over there telling people to call in. Cam, I'm looking. Man, if y'all don't know who Gail at night is, she's the #1 moderator in the game. Y'all got to check out her channel. Gail, and she's beautiful, man. Gail got this pretty mocha skin, man.
Shout out to Gail.
I do rap. Yeah, she got that pretty chocolate skin, man. She sound like Roberta Flack when she talk, man. Gail, you better be glad I'm in Thailand, girl. You better be glad I'm in Thailand, because I'm gonna have to creep to Tennessee one of these days. See Gail. Gail is she's just a wonderful spirit, man. I really, really, everything about Gail is beautiful. Thank you, Gail, for being here to help out. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Thank you, Gail. Shout out to Gail. So I'm gonna read a couple more super chats. I mean, not super chats. I don't have super chats. This is a new channel. I'm so used to saying super chats, but I'm just reading out the chats. Antonio Gray, any super chat? No, man. All I got, you can do my if you go on the link, you can do the PayPal, but I don't have enough. I ain't put in enough work yet. I'm following in the lines of Big Boss teaching me I got to put in my hours in order to get a super chat. But I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep doing this or what. I'm still trying to figure it out because it takes me away from doing my Zoom to Thailand episodes. You know what I mean? I'm still working on Thailand versus LA. People wanted me to show that again too. If y'all want me to show that little preview of Thailand versus LA, throw a 1 in there. If not, we gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep reading these things. Let me see. Hey, trying to donate. What happened to the donate button? Harold, man, I appreciate the support, man. This is the other channel. We just not there yet. We can only do the Cash App and PayPal on the link. You can't do it on the live streams yet. So man. So we just rocking and rolling, just having a family, man. Y'all come in, cam up, do what y'all want to do. Ask Malcolm. He's here with some questions to answer if y'all have any. Yeah, see, they putting 1s in. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that real. What Gail say? Let me see. See, Gail and Natalie explain it to you. Tell him, Gail. Richie Mack isn't monetized on this channel. He's working on his watch hours, and to help, you can continue to watch his content here as well as previous videos. Yeah. Antonio Gray, yeah. Telling you, man, that's why Gail's in.
Gail is on.
Yeah, Gail don't play new games, man. It's like, you just don't understand, man. How blessed I am to have Gail coming from the lead attorney. That's where I snatched her up. I'm like, I need Gail, you know what I mean? And luckily I got her when I did, because there's so many people that's after Gail trying to. I'm telling you, if y'all want Gail, the first thing you need to do is subscribe to her channel so she know who the hell you are. I had to like stalk Gail, not in a sick way, in a way of just like wanting to get on her radar, you know what I mean? Because she got so many people. I don't know how she does it, man, to be honest with you. She has so much going on. They got the ones coming in. Bruce is my number one of my number one patrons. Like if Bruce say he wanted, I'm gonna give it to him. All right, Bruce. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of this, a little bit. I'll give you some more later. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of this Thailand versus LA. Because man, I'm so happy about this. This thing is gonna be bomb when I get ready. So y'all check this out, man. But it's because of Malcolm. I'm not done. Like I said, Malcolm, Big Boss, Baz, all of them have me talking and not getting the work done. I'm blaming y'all in a loving way. I don't mean that way. But I'm glad we did do this, Malcolm. I'm glad that you came on. I'm glad we met. I'm glad you're a real dude, man. So without further ado, I'm gonna give a little bit of this Thailand versus LA part 1. You dig me? Here we go. Let's see if I can make it work. But Talib showed me how to do this. Let me see if I can. Let me see. There it is right there. All right.
From Television City in Hollywood.
Well, all right, y'all. This one goes out to my subscribers, Zoom tribers, and vaporizers. All haters, fake players, and imitators, get your pens and papers, because I'm about to drop another laser heat-seeking episode on that ass. Thailand versus LA. You dig? Come on. I'm the Travel OG, and I traded in my Hollywood lifestyle for the sexy beaches of Pattaya, Thailand. We're bringing you exclusive interviews, showing you what the golf courses are like, the caddies are like, what the homies like. Zoom to Thailand with your man, Richie Mack, the Travel LG. Oh, get it. You all right, man? Okay. In this episode, we're going to compare everything from food, healthcare, rent, the overall cost of living, traffic, smog, crime, and stress, all the way to gym memberships, finding a helpmate, wife, or girlfriend, and of course, nightlife. I also do private consultations for those that are serious about coming out here. Stay tuned towards the end of the video where, if you can catch where I say, the Travel OG, at the end, the first person that timestamps it in the description box will get a free 30-minute consultation with the Travel OG. You dig? Don't forget the Travel OG towards the end of this episode. All right, Zoom Tribe, y'all ready? Let's get into it. This is Los Angeles. This is Bangkok. I've lived in Los Angeles most of my life. I've lived in Thailand over the past few years. Who's better at making this comparison than Richie Mack? The Travel OG.
Get your damn hands up.
Bangkok and Bangkok. Can't stop, I turn and hit the same spot. God, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Yeah. Welcome to the land of the la-la. Lamborghini, bikini, burgundy, Maybach. Across the water down in Bangkok. To Ombak, to Teletubbies like Tupac. Suntan off of Thailand, popping right up the streets off in Venice Beach. So hit the wing and catch a fade. It's Thailand versus LA.
Los Angeles. Ooh, that thing is gonna be fire. You don't even understand. Man, we gonna hurt him, man. Big Baz came in there and just took it to the next level. We about to bring Big Baz up next too. Baz, you ready to come up? I'm gonna bring you right on up. Chop it up, man. Let me tell y'all, man, if y'all ever want some heat music, some heat anything, man, this dude is not only a team player, but he does it all, man. So, man, I ain't gonna say much more. Y'all know what it is. Let's give it up one time for my man, Big Baz. What up, Baz?
Malcolm. What up with it? What's up, Malcolm?
How's it going?
Malcolm, do you know who Baz is? Do you know who Baz is?
I don't.
Man, let me tell you something. Baz is the one that does my music. Kibo does the end theme song, but Baz does all the anything that's the remixes, all of that stuff, man. That's bad. That was him that just on the Thailand versus LA.
Oh, so you got the lyrics. Okay.
I'm the what do you call that? I'm the slash guy. You know, when you need that, you need a playmate, you know, okay, I'm gonna come in. I just whatever you need.
That's right. Total team player. And Baz, you know about Malcolm. You know Malcolm. Did you see the episode with Malcolm?
Yeah. Very, very, very well-spoken brother. I seen the last Zoom interview you did with him. And it was, you know, pretty enlightening, pretty informative, pretty educational. It was cool though. I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, gave a different perspective, and it made sense in terms of like the older women, the older you get, you know, because some of the stuff I seen when I went to Indonesia. When I went to Indonesia, I seen a lot of elderly people out in the streets selling food, selling, you know, water, selling, you know, still working. And I was wondering like, why are these elderly people out there working? So when you made that statement, it kind of glued everything together in terms of, okay, this is why, because they don't have benefits. They don't have Social Security. They don't have, you know, health care in terms of like for the old. So a lot of the times what happens is the daughters, the sons, the uncles, you know, the family have to, you know, take care. And if not, they have to work.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, they have, so it's like I looked into their economics. They have somewhat of a system, but it really only takes care of like the top end business people. Because if you look at the average people only making 18,000 baht, which like say like $500 something, and then they have to retire. You think about, you get what, about 50% of what you retire on. So it's still not going to be enough. So, you know, they have something, but it really don't help them, which is why that family dynamic is pushed heavily. So
that's what's up. Wait, I gotta stop for a second, man. Wait. First of me, Fuchsius81 says, "What up, Richie, Mac, and Malcolm? What is the typical budget that you guys live on out there?" Everybody has a different budget. I have my budget. My budget's a little bit different, though. Mine's a little bit different. But I'm gonna tell you why. My budget, but you can live out here easily for $2,500 a month, all in. You know, even less if you really want to stretch it. Me, I'm kind of a guy that kind of like has to, you know, I like the upgrade type of situation. And it's not much more, but like, you know, like I know you guys have seen my place, man. You know, I got a 3-bedroom house with a pool and a basement and gated community, you know what I mean? And with everything utilities included, I pay around $2,000 for everything. So, you know, but that's on the higher end. Like people do it for way cheaper than that. Like the condo I had before that, I had a really nice 4-bedroom condo. I was only paying, you know, $600 a month. So, you know, it just depends on what you want and where you are and what you're doing. But I got to give a shout out to my girlfriend. I got to give a shout out to my girlfriend, Luke Casely. Luke Casely finally came to see me. Hi, Luke Casely. How you doing? I had to say hi to Miss Luke Casely. It's all in fun, man. I'm out here in Thailand, but it's such an honor to have you come through. And you said you were going to stop by, and you did. So I appreciate that. Hang with us for a little while. I would love for you to come up and talk to us. I love to get female perspectives. And Gail, that goes for you too. That goes for you, Roberta Flack.
We all do.
We love Gail and Luke Casey. That's like salt and pepper. They both beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should start a rap group. Luke Casey and Gail at night, salt and pepper, the new episodes. You know what I'm saying? That would be fly. That would be fly. So yeah, Fusion. So it depends on where you you know what you want to do. Like Thailand is good for any budget. You know what I mean? Pretty much. You know what I mean? So especially for retirees, they give you a lot more latitude. If you're just coming to do like the little 30-day thing or the 60-day thing, they know what a lot of guys are coming out here for a lot of times, not all the time. So they try to curb that a little bit. I don't know. I don't really know the reason why. I just know when you can retire at 50 out here, and you can do a cool little retirement thing out there. Now you at 41, Malcolm, what was your situation for you? What was it like for you? Is it hard getting in or coming out?
No, I sat there. One of my battles, he's married to a Thai woman, and she just went back to Thailand in January. So they was telling me, the requirements, what needs to get done. And I had to sit there and give them my vaccination card. I had to already book a hotel, and I had to already have the stuff turned in to the government. They looked over my documents. About 48 hours later, they blessed off, gave me a Thai pass with a QR code. And, I sat down, set off the fly. As soon as I got in, they had the shuttle take me straight from the airport, straight to my hotel. As soon as I checked in, they did a test with me right there on the spot. I mean, I picked a room with a jacuzzi, and it was like $30. So, it was a pretty good room with the jacuzzi. So,
right. Big Boss, you hear that? You hear what he said, Big Boss? I'm about to big Boss up, because Big Boss is the big boss. Boss, did you hear what he just said?
He said a $30 room with a jacuzzi. Ooh. Oh man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Big Bass.
Big Bass in the house.
DJ, non-DJ. Beat maker, producer, extreme.
Yes, sir. Extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire.
Malcolm, what was you saying though? I want to hear what you were saying. You said $30 for what now?
And what else with the jacuzzi? If I would have did it without a jacuzzi, it would have been $19. So it's like, yeah, it's like even when I went to Bangkok, I was doing booking.com, and I'm getting pretty good 4-star hotels for like $12 to $26 American dollars. So, I was living good. And it's like my whole trip for 23 days, I paid somewhere around like between $700 and $800, but it's like I was getting it. So it's like, Richie could tell you, I'm like here 1 minute, 2 days later, I'm in Bangkok, 2 days later, I'm in Phuket, PP Islands, Krabi, and then I'm flying back. So it's like, it depends on how you want to move, but that's how I was moving, because it's my first time. I was like, I wanted to see what I can see. So that's how I was moving.
And he did that. He was hitting me. Where you at? I'm in Bangkok. Where you at? I'm in Phuket. Where you at? I'm around the corner. Like, he was really, when he said he was going to do something, he did it. He really was moving. It was fun watching him move around. He was filming me. I got to teach him how to get a better shot, because he was Ray Charleston with the camera, shaking and shit. But the effort was there, and that's what I appreciate, man, because he got to show a different perspective. Because I haven't been to Phuket in 2 years. I've pretty much been here for the most part since that thing hit. So yeah, man, what was your favorite part of Thailand? Like when you went, what did you like the best? Which place? You went to Phuket, you was in Bangkok, you was in Pattaya. What did you like the best, and why?
You mean what I like the best out of those areas?
Just out of Thailand. I don't know where else you went. I know those 3 places you went for sure. I don't know. You went to PP as well, right?
We went to PP. So I went island hopping, 5 to 7 islands, the Monkey Beach, and the scuba diving and all that stuff. So it's like, as far as Phuket reminds me of home in Miami, as far as all of the exciting things that you can do. The party scene there is crazy. I sent you video shots and you saw how that was. So it's like, if you want to party, they got that. If you want food, they got every type of food that you want, whether it's seafood, whether it's Asian. I even found a soul food spot. Like they really try to accommodate, and it's hard to walk over there. What I mean by that is, if the men over there have a taxi like every 5 feet, and everybody is stopping you, like they, taxi is like, if you don't want to walk, you literally don't have to walk. They is on it, so. But I do like how Phuket is. Phuket is a little bit more expensive than Pattaya. But as far as like all of the things that you can do, and the fun and the peaceful environment, and everybody is smiling, everybody wants you to have a good time. That was Phuket was actually real dope.
That's what's up. Shout out to James Jones. He said, we here. James Jones, when you say we here, are we here on the stream? Or are we here in Thailand, James Jones? You gotta be a little more specific. I need to know what you're talking about. You understand me? Gail at night, join the Patreon, y'all. Yeah, let me tell you guys, man, my Patreon is so dope, because I got the best. Those are like the real ride or die people, man. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's dope to have my Patreon, and I can do a more hands-on thing, because I don't have like a bunch. I think we got like maybe like 70, which is a great number, but it's just, I'm just grateful for each and every one, man. So it's like, I send them a special letter, and Vitaly does too, to let them know, if y'all need anything, let us know. And that's what I'm going to start doing with my Patreon members and my subscribers, is like, when you guys are ready to come, you know, we'll set it up through that way. That way I can help you guys and we can get what we need to do. And that goes for the ladies too. That goes for Gail and Knight and Luke Hazley. You know what I mean? Women can come out here and enjoy it too, being pampered and spoiled, and nails done, fingers done, toes done, hair done, balls, massages. It's for everybody. It's not just the stereotypical thing that a lot of people talk about. That element's there, but that element is everywhere. That element's in Las Vegas, but that doesn't mean that that's all there is to do in Las Vegas.
It just costs more.
Yeah, a lot more. Certainly a lot more. That is a fact. That's a fact for sure. Let me see. Gail and Luke Hazlett, they sending hearts to each other. You can't lose. You can't lose with Gail at Night. Got me some says, yuck, Los Angeles. How you gonna shit on my town?
What? Oh man. Where you from, man? Where you from, man?
You gotta let them live though. You know what I mean?
Nah, you get that. I'm like, oh dog, are you got your thing? You ready? I'm ready.
Yeah, Bruce Rain.
Like, dog came, man, ready to ride.
Bruce. The song is hard, man. That's because Baz helped make it hard. So people ask me about my music a lot of times. Like if Baz not sending me stuff, or if I don't get stuff from Kibo, I go through a music thing called I don't really give them their props, really pump them up because I gotta pay for it. Like if they're gonna give me the stuff for free, then I would pump their stuff up. But well, I can't remember the name of them, but Premium Beats. Premium Beats. So what I do, I literally will take a day and just go through stuff all day long to find stuff that I like. So that song that I just did that Baz jumped on, you know, that was a Premium Beat song, and then I scratched and put my little Richie Mac on top of it, and then Baz put his Baz on top of it and turned it into something else. So you know what I mean? So it's dope how it comes together.
That's dope. Yeah. Respect, Baz. Respect.
Yeah, it's all a creative process. You know what I mean? So that's what's up with that. Yeah, the song is hard, man. I don't know. I can't say I own that song, but I definitely own creative stuff. And so put your hands up. That's right. GG Zero Money Down Real Estate Structures. Put your hands up. That's right. Put your hands up. Put them up. That's right. That's what we doing up in here. Bruce Ray says fire. So let me see. You should say Richie Mac, that was dope. Yeah, man. When y'all see the whole thing, that's actually an older cut. Like I've been working on it since then. It's even tighter and better.
Because I remember you had the Umbach in there. The Umbach wasn't in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I noticed. I'm dealing with the Umbach.
I'm watching.
That's Tony John.
Yeah. It's tight. I'm trying to figure out how to show the latest. I don't know how to do it, man. I need Vitaly. Vitaly's at the house now. Gail and Night, Richie Mac. Antonio says that great. Gail and Night and Richie Mac. Okay, got it. Just finished hitting up PayPal. Oh man, thank you. Thank you so much, Antonio Gray. Whatever it is, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Futures, I like Asian women with thick thighs too. Hey, hey, you heard what Baz said? Black men, we know we like them. Yeah. And you know what? She asked me that question, like, why black men like big legs? And I'm like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, you know what I mean? How do I say that the right way? We just like what we like, I guess.
It's in our DNA.
Yeah, there it is. You know what I mean? This is in our DNA. Boss put it together the right way. It's in our DNA. A better success for heat. I have better sources for heat. For heat. Oh, okay, Charles Jones. You got sources for heat. Bring the heat. We need that. We need the heat. I'm always never mad at heat. That boom, bro. That boom, bro. What's not his vibe? Y'all don't understand what he's saying? Charles, what are you talking about? Which boom? He talking about boom,
Mars, bro. He's from Mars. Shout out to Mars.
That ain't need my vibe.
Boom gap. Okay, boom gap. Yeah,
say, man, listen. Let me explain. Let me get him, Richie Mac.
Get him, Bass. Get him.
Let me explain something to you, man. When you are a connoisseur, of music, just like food, you know what I'm saying? You gotta. It's a different time and a different place for that. Boom bap might not get the people. Sometimes you need the same. You know, some music don't resonate. You know, to certain visuals. So when we need the boom, trust me, I got some boom bap for you. Yes, and I don't think you can touch me. So, but it's good.
Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some bossy in it.
Shots fired. You better become with some heat. No, you gotta back it up now. You gotta back it up.
You don't see all this. You don't see all this back here. This ain't no kid and play stuff. I got stuff. I got stuff in here Dr. Dre got.
Talk that stuff.
Hold on.
Talk that
He got
stuff.
boom bap though. He got boom bap. What do you mean, sir?
I got boom bap.
Hey, Baz, in fairness, I don't think he was shots fired at you. I think
No. I'm just making it interesting.
Oh, it's very interesting.
AKA Mr. Ron.
Because if it was Charles, shots fired, you need to come on and bring some heat. We need to hear that heat.
He said he had the heat. I want to see the heat.
We need to bring the heat like Miami. We need to
always need heat.
I like that no hat, bro, Marcus. I like that no hat, bro. That no hat, bro. What is the no hat, bro? What is that? Wow. I'm trying to understand what you're talking about. Is he talking about Boss? He talking about Big Boss?
So.
You know when they wear the hat.
Hold on. What? Hold on, bro.
Maybe he meant no cap. Maybe he meant no cap.
Hold on. What?
Okay. John Gibson. Richie Mack, did you buy, rent, or lease your place in Thailand? Let me give y'all the game. When I first came, I came to buy. Well, when I first came, I came to see what Thailand was all about. The second time I came looking to buy. You cannot, I mean, the laws and rules change all the time. You cannot buy land in Thailand. And I explain, it makes sense because if you could, you would just buy up their whole country. There'd be nothing left for the Thai people.
Right.
So, you gotta, it's their country. You can't just buy up their country. So that's the reason why. But there's ways around doing certain things. You can buy a condo, but they don't finance for Americans. I think Europeans, they might finance, but Americans, there's no financing. So you got to come with the whole bag and drop the whole bag off if that's what you want to do. If I was in my 30s, I would absolutely buy property out here. I definitely would because it makes sense. It's a highly visited area with tourism, so you can always get rent and all of that stuff. It totally makes sense. But at my age, man, I'm just trying to rock to the wheels fall off. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to stress out. I ain't trying to do none of that. I would, because if I bought it, I have 2 older daughters. They have no, at least for now, they don't even want to come visit me in Thailand. So for me to leave for them here, yeah, my youngest is in college, and the one that's 2 years older than her, she's like, I'm never getting on a plane that long. So I'm like, okay, hey, what can I say? That's why I got the 3 bedrooms. Like, if they want to come, it's there. So they can't say Daddy didn't do that or Daddy didn't set it up for me because it's all laid out. I'm paying for the ticket and everything. So that's on you. So that answered that question. So to answer your question, I lease my house from a cool ass European dude, man. That's my guy, man. Eric's my guy. Shout out to Eric if you're watching. Gail on the job as usual. Vaccine? Oh no! Oh yeah, you're a big boss guy. What boss? You want to tell me the new rule? Boss sat it out. What's the rule, boss?
Hey, big boss says so. The new rule is, well, it's a rumor. It's almost official, and I took a risk on it because they're going to announce it at the end of this month. If the way it is on paper, the Novax is technically July 1st, but they had already said they own self. They telegramming that pretty much they're going to move it up to June 1st. The only thing they were waiting for, I guess, the Songkran that was going on now or last weekend. They're going to wait a week or 2 after the Songkran festival because that's where a lot of people influx. And a week or 2 after the Songkran, if the cases didn't spike, then they were going to go ahead and make June 1st the date for the Novax. Now, so it's not a 100% solid, but everybody, all the experts are leaning 70, 80%. It would be June 1st. I just booked my ticket for June. I could be ass out, but Big Boss takes risks. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we're going to see what it is, man. It's all or nothing with Big Boss Real Talk.
Big boss taking big risks, you dig? I ain't mad at you, boss. I'm just glad that you coming, man. But y'all got any questions from Malcolm about that? Like, because Malcolm was spitting some serious game out there. Did y'all have any questions for him about what his experience was about the women? Because when he said that thing about retirement and the retirement plan is the kids and all of that stuff, man, that was some deep stuff, man. Like I never even looked at it that way. Because you got to remember, I got a beautiful woman. You know what I mean? But the way he
Yes,
broke
you
it
do.
down, it's like, you know, anybody can have a beautiful woman as long as you offer that security, which I think is a fair exchange. You know what I mean? Like I was talking to Taylor Made Dreams, and he was like, you know, since when is it wrong to take care of a woman that takes care of you? You know what I mean? Like, when did that become a bad thing? You know what I mean? It's different when you just tricking and you in the States and you sending off money every month and you know and
Western Union Poppy.
Yeah, that's a whole nother get down. Like, you know, we don't do that over here. But so yeah, man. So Baz, you got any questions for Malcolm?
Yeah, a question and sort of a statement. Like, you know, what I notice is, and I'm gonna ask him this as far as in dealing with, like, say for instance, if you have a I'm at a stage to where, like, I used to think like this, like, okay, I want a child in every part of the country.
Okay.
That's the Muslim in you, bro. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
I'm just saying, hey man, I want to tribe. When you say Zoom tribe, I take that to heart. Like, I want a tribe. You know what I'm saying? So when I leave, you know, I know some brothers that left the earth didn't have anything, man. Didn't leave one child. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at an age and stage in my life where I want to go somewhere, but how is the laws are? So say for instance, someone was to get, you know, pregnant in Thailand, for instance. And in Thailand, that child would be, I guess, a citizen in Thailand if it was born in Thailand. But how would that work legally in terms of me, you know, because I know like Taylor Made had his child in Dominican Republic. And I'm pretty sure the mother has some type of rights over the child in terms of, so Taylor Made couldn't just take the baby and book up the USA. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, how would that work in terms of trying to move around and having a relationship if you chose to procreate in another country? Say for instance, it don't have to be Thailand, it could be Colombia, it could be anywhere.
Okay.
Well, so you taking that, Malcolm? Go ahead and take. That's a good question.
So I have a daughter who's Filipino, but she's also German because she was born here in Germany. Her mother's Filipino, and I'm American, so she has 3 citizenships. So since we're in Germany, we're in a host nation. You know, American, because it depends. A lot of countries have actual SOFA status agreements with America. So, you know, the primary can be American if you want, but if you see certain situations, like I didn't want America to be the primary because I want to buy land for my daughter in the Philippines because, you know, as Richie can tell you, you can't buy land unless you're married. And if you're married, you're only going to get 49%. She's going to get 51%. So if things go sideways, you can get kicked off. But if I give it to my child, I know at least it's going, you know, it's in my bloodline. So, you know, I can easily, you know, even if I open up a bank account at, say, Deutsche Bank, they have a FUBAR, which is an agreement with the EU and America. And the first thing they asked me was, hey, do you want to pay German taxes or American taxes? They give you that option. So, you know, based on your situation and what you want to do, you actually have more rights as a father over here in Europe and Asia than you actually do in the States. So for me, having, you know, my daughter here and she has 3 citizenships, it's like a lot of times when we're doing things, they ask me like, okay, which one do you want her to fall under? Whether it's for school, whether it's for, you know, international travel, if she wants to go to Juilliard, they lean more towards me. If I want her to, you know, get all the benefits and everything of Germany, I lean more towards her mom. So it just really depends what you want to do. But majority of these countries have a SOFA agreement with the United States. Not all of them. But
so as far as traveling, say for instance, you wanted to just go enjoy family, like back in the States in Atlanta somewhere. And you say, you know what, do you need, like, so when you go to the airport, do like your daughter, do you need to show, like, I guess, do she need permission or you could just take off with her?
For me, because she has an American passport, I can just take the American passport with her and roll. If I was to sit there and show her German passport with my passport, there's a 1-page letter that the mother has to sign and just notarize it, and then it's good to go.
Okay. So they do need some type of form of permission in terms of, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all have different.
If you have different, because more than likely,
I would say from a monetary reason, I would do the American one, and the reason why is because we can file taxes. Most of these countries do not get money back like we do for having kids when it comes to a tax reason. And then if, you're already paying support and all the other stuff, one of the key things that I've done and why I didn't have any issue with my 2 daughters is when I file taxes, I take that and pay off my child support for the whole year. So anything that I do throughout the year, that's just on me, whether I'm buying clothes and shoes every 2 months, taking them to different water parks, themes, or whatever. I'm not stressed. Everything is already covered. So the moms, them are not bothering me either because they're good.
So you and the mom is separated or not together, and you take care of that situation with the daughter.
Yeah, and I sit there. We go half on a majority of the things, go half on a private school. It's actually pretty, cool. Actually, like we really co-parent, and that's the thing that I will say about a lot of women in Europe and even Asia. As long as you sit there and say, you know what, we might not be together, but we're going to always be family. I'm going to make sure that our kid is going to be good. They tend to like dial down and don't bring any no drama because you're bringing that assurance, which as long as they feel secure, they good.
Fact.
Good stuff.
Totally makes sense. What do you think is the difference between European women and American women and Asian women? Malcolm, what do you think is the biggest? Is there different? Because we had a thing on on Big Boss's channel when his guest was saying women are the same everywhere in the world. They're all the same. And I strongly disagree. So what's your take on that?
Okay, I would say it like this. If I work my way from the States, because I've been there 24 years physically living before I started living overseas, I was raised in the 80s and 90s where the women in the States act actually similar to the women in Asia now. So I grew up back when, because, back then all of them didn't go to college. Back then they didn't have all these options. So they took care of home. They did their hair every day. They cooked every day. At that time wasn't no microwave. Back then we started cooking, boiling hot dogs and stuff at 7, 8 years old. We were taught these things.
Hot grits.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then as the conveniences kicked in, it's like, all these other options came in. It pushed the women into a different direction. And then, of course, libs' rights and all that, it changed the game. So the women are where they're at now due to conveniences and technology and things that a lot of other countries do not have. Europe, on the other hand, they're like in the middle. They're still more family oriented. So take Germany. Sundays, everything is closed with the exception of police station, hospital, like all of the stores, everything except for like hotels, hospital and stuff is closed to encourage family time. They actually like to cook. They actually like to spend a lot of time with you. But there are in that middle of the technology where some women may expect you to answer as soon as they text you, for example. Asian women don't typically go that route. It's more like, hey, he'll get to me when he get to me, or as long as they know you coming home, they happy. It's more like, think about back in the day before cell phones, right? You talk to your boo at night, and then you'd be like, hey, tomorrow I got this, and this. I ain't gonna be home till like 6, 7 o'clock. So she couldn't talk to you again until that time. It wasn't no cell phone. She could page you, but if you was an athlete or anything like I was growing up, you wasn't getting to nothing until you was done with all that. So the women here, they give you that leeway. They let you do what you do. One thing that Richie did that I noticed when I was there is like, I didn't have any drama. It's like, if I want to do this, she was cool. If I'm sitting here working on something, she didn't bother me. She see I was busy, things like that. One thing I would say about the women in Europe, they will allow you to do things up to a certain extent, but then they want their time and their attention. So you have to plan things a little better, or you have to do things in advance before you see them, because when you see them, they want that time and attention from you. So they do. You will never hear women say like, hey, I don't need you, like how you will hear it in the States. They want you. So same thing in Asia. Like I said, Asia, they're way more aggressive. So, they let it be known.
You said Asia. Wait, you said Asia. That's a big blanket. You better say like Thailand.
You got to look at it. I've been in Japan and Korea and these countries where everywhere I go, they smiling and they're doing a lot of the similar actions. So I don't want to.
They're aggressive in Japan and in Korea.
You gotta look at Japan. The first girlfriend I had stopped in the middle of the highway to talk to me. Like she walked over to me and I was buying a blanket. I was facing away from her. I didn't even see her coming. And she came up to me and started speaking Japanese. I still didn't know nothing yet. And she was like, phone, and I'm like, okay, I give her my phone. She put her number, but in my mind, I'm like, if I don't understand you in person, how I'm gonna understand you through the phone? But yeah,
you can work
that's exactly what it was.
You can work through that. If there's a will, there's a way.
I put like this.
What's that?
No, but this is back in 2000, so you didn't have all those things at that time yet. So you gotta look at. But in 3 months, I started speaking Japanese, and she was speaking English. Everything was talking point. Everything was talking point. And the thing about majority of these countries, if you attempt to learn the language, they will love you. It's like they open their hands, their hearts. Whatever you need, they literally move mountains and go out of the way to help them. So that's what I've noticed.
Because they know you trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They know you trying, and they obviously, if she made the step towards you first, then obviously there's no games. When a woman decides is what she wants, you know what I mean? That's pretty much what it is. You know what I mean?
That's the other part about women in Asia that I will say is when I tell you they're straightforward. It's like they can say, hi, how are you? In less than a minute and a half, y'all exchanging information, number, whatever. And they're getting straight to the point, hey, do you want to go out and date? Do you want to go to the beach? Like they doing it, man. Hey, when you come, big balls, I'm telling you, you're gonna see.
He's been here.
I've been to Thailand. That's it. This Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah. I love it. Best trip ever.
Quick story, big balls, Richie Mac.
Yeah.
On my way to to Indonesia, I stopped in China. I stopped.
China.
Got that? Yeah, you got that stamp in China.
Yeah.
So, like he was saying, like I was going through the airport. I think I was the only black dude in the airport. It was like,
especially in China,
100,000 people, man. I promise it was 100,000 people in the airport. So we going through these turnstiles, right? Now they have these like if you've been through the airport in there, they have these like the Jetsons. You get on a conveyor belt and it rides you. Yeah. You can sit your luggage on it, and they even have like trains that take you to your plane because you can't walk. If you walk, you're gonna miss your flight. You got to get on a actual train inside the train station, and it takes you to your plane.
Similar ATL.
Yeah. So when I'm walking through there, I promise, like he was saying, man, people was walking up to me. Oh, can I picture? And they were just, and I was like the tallest one. I'm like 6'2". I'm maybe 6'2" and a half. You know what I'm saying? A little bit over 6. I'm 6'2", almost 6'3" with shoes on. So I'm towering over these people, and they just pictures. They're so ahead of us. This was 2016. They're so ahead of us in technology. They was playing games. The kids, they had big screen TVs bigger than this TV. I'm talking about big. And they were playing games with no remote controls. It's using motion sensors, right? Yeah. So I took pictures of that. But like he was saying, they were like coming up to me. They were like, oh, black man, picture, can I take? So I guess they was, but also I was at a water fountain. I was like feeling parched. So I seen a line at a water fountain.
Yeah, speaking of parched, let me drink my water. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah. So I'm in the line. I'm fasting, so I can't, But anyway, I'm in line at the water fountain. So I'm like, okay, there must be some good water right here. It's a long line. So I get in the line, I get up there. When I drink, the water was like, it was almost, I thought it was hot, but it was like a hot water. Like they was drinking like warm out of a fountain. I was like, this is weird. Mm-hmm. But once I, did some study behind it, like that's what they drink. They drink tea. They drink tea and they drink warm water. They don't drink cold water like we do. Mm-hmm. So I had to do some research of why they don't drink cold water. Why they drink
bloodstream faster.
Water.
It hydrates you faster, and your body doesn't have to warm it up.
Yeah.
Med Vets, I see you back there. Med Vets. I'm gonna bring you up in a minute. Yes, sir. I see you. Yes, sir. I'm gonna read a couple more not super chats, it's just conversations. Says living situation like people don't blast music. You know what's funny? They blast music in certain areas, but not like how do you describe that? Like, because like when you go to Walking Street, it's blasting all night long to like 3-4 in the morning. But since the beer virus came, it's not as active as it was. I don't know, Malcolm, you was out there. Was they blasting the music out there?
Yeah, till about 2-3.
Okay, yeah. See, when I first came, it never stopped.
For the most part, in the living area, unless you're in one of those cheap one-room hotels right on the strip, if you're in a residential area with, it's not going to be a lot of music. So, but if you're down one of the soys or one of the streets lined with bars, there's going to be music and lights in that area. Yeah. So, what are you saying? When you're when you're in your hotel, your living situation away from it, it most likely won't be music.
Right. And then once in a while, you'll see somebody drive by in a car, like a Thai dude driving by blasting music. But just in like certain areas, I hope that answered your question. Just like in certain areas. And Bruce said he heard Phuket is amazing, man. That's what Malcolm said. Malcolm said it was popping. It was just as popping as Pattaya, right, Malcolm? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they was getting it.
See what I'm saying? He's the travel OG. I'm faking. I'm Milli Vanilli. He's the real travel OG.
Let's think.
Right. Sheldon Hickerson, greetings, bro. Thanks for the live, Richie Mac. Sheldon, man, thanks for stopping in and being part of the fam, bro. I appreciate you. You got that big Bass beard too. You see that, Bass?
He got that gray, man. He got that gray working.
That's that knowledge. That's that game. That's what I said. I let my grays grow in.
I got a little bit under here, just a little bit.
Look at Baz's beard. He got the most incredible beard.
Just for men to take care of the rest. I got some just for men for him.
You got the Nebuchadnezzar beard.
That's for man. I'm the just for Nebuchadnezzar. He did. Where's Chuck? Hey, big boss with Richie Mac looking good. Thank you for support. Where's Chuck in Playa del Carmen? When you coming back? Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I got to tell y'all a story about Where's Chuck, man. Where's Chuck got at me about something. I forgot. Chuck, you got to come in and tell us the story. I forgot what it was. I didn't even know what was going on. Then he wrote me back and said, man, I apologize. I said this and I said that. I said, man, I'm not tripping, man. It's all love. I forgot what it was. Chuck, what was it? It was something. You gotta write it up. So I don't want to mess the story up, but it's all love. We cool, man. It's like it is what it is. I'm on the Medellin in May, and Dominican Republic in June, and Thailand for my birthday in November.
November what? I'm gonna be out there. November what?
November what? Chuck, you gotta tap in with that.
Because my birthday is Halloween. You know, Halloween is literally the last day of October. So I'm going to be there even a week into November.
Right.
So if you're there early November, I'll probably see you.
You see how Gail got you, big boss? You see how Gail got you?
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. She the best.
Gail got you?
She the best, man. She holds me down.
Gail don't play no games,
At all. She's not playing with nobody.
No games.
Gail at night. Subscribe to her channel. Yeah, you know.
Oh, she say thank you, boo. Oh,
no, that's me. That's
so big boss get to be boo. I can't be okay. I see how you do it with Berta Flack.
But that's me to her. That's me to her. At Gail. See?
I thought that was her right there to you. I was about to get jealous. Okay, I see.
No. You flirting? Hey man, you got you try to have L and Gail.
He almost caught the Will Smith vibe.
You can't have L and Gail.
We almost caught the Will Smith vibes.
Man, he about to come smack me. I ain't Chris Rock though.
Right. And hey, you know what though?
What's up?
Well, we ain't even gonna go in that conversation. Hey, but big boss, I'm quick though. I wouldn't just walk away hitting the big dude like you, and then I'm gone.
You gone? Cut out.
I ain't staying at the scene of the crime. I'm gone. You know what I mean? You understand me?
Oh, November 5. Oh, okay. Chuck says November 5. I'll still be out there for a few days.
Crypto Pharaoh, he was talking about the New Orleans hat.
Oh,
okay. See, Crypto Pharaoh come in to translate for us, man. Sometimes they write slang. I'll be like, damn, I am old because I don't get the slang. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, what
I'm on
really
it.
Good? Yeah, he on it.
Yeah. The New Orleans hat. Okay.
Okay. And saying no. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, Baz like to floss on us because he said all the hardest people came out of New Orleans, like Tookie Williams, who originated the Crips.
Oh, Tookie Williams. Oh, shout out to Tookie Williams, man. He came out of New Orleans. I did not know that.
Was it New Orleans or Louisiana?
It's I want to say Tookie's people were born in New Orleans. I'm not sure. I think Tookie was born somewhere in Louisiana. I want to say maybe Lake Charles, maybe, you know, but I think he was born in New Orleans. I want to say he was born in New Orleans.
Right.
Tookie was a real one, man.
Yeah.
He was a real one.
There was so many of them, man.
Right.
There's so many OGs that live in what's his name? His people were born in Louisiana. Larry Hoover.
Oh, for real? Oh, wow.
Larry Hoover. His
Larry
family.
Hoover. Yep. See what Luke Hazley say? Gail at night, she's the moderator. Go. Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is. Gail, if you don't drop the Gail at night link, I'm not gonna speak to you for like 10 minutes.
Damn. Make it 11.
You better drop that Gail at night link. Luke Hazley's right. And Luke Hazley's the GOAT in her own right, because Luke Hazley supports everybody. I don't know how she does it. She supports everybody with love and support and everything, man. Luke Hazley's, she's the best. I don't know why Luke Hazley. Gail, does Luke Hazley moderate? Because Luke Hazley ain't gonna come up and say nothing. So I'm asking you, Gail, does Luke Hazley moderate as well? Has she started a channel yet? She needs one.
Put it to work.
Man, Luke Hazley don't play no game. Luke Hazley gets it in.
You got a hell of a comment on it, but it's farther down when you get to it.
Is it? Okay, I gotta get down there. It's called give and take, back and forth, reciprocation when dealing with the person that's right for you. Yes, sir. He's right. He's right. He's right. From where the white women at?
Oh man, come on, man. Hey, they're in Kansas. They're in Kansas. That's where they at.
That's a cold name, man. Where the white women at?
They're in Minnesota.
Yeah, they're the cold.
I remember Richie. I remember the guy. I remember the guy that he got on your boy. Was it closer condition?
Oh yeah.
I got on there talking about he went all the way to there to get a white woman. I'm like, dude, all the white women, all the white women here. You go all the way to Thailand to get a white woman.
Right. All the way to Thailand to get a white woman. That's right. He did say that. Man, Vets, you ready to come up? You ready, John? We just having fun. I'm gonna bring up Mad Vets, man. This is a lot of my subscribers, people. A lot of them are military or ex-military. So Mad Vets has something for you guys, man. So Mad Vets, come on up and say hello.
Hey, Rich. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing fine. First of all, give glory to God, and then secondly, you've got one of the dopest channels on YouTube.
Yeah.
We can't help but fall in love with you, your personality. We can't help but to fall in love with your girl. So, I mean, I just got to give credit what's due. I got to give game with game. You know what I'm saying? You're doing things, so keep up the good work.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. It's people like you guys supporting me that keeps me going, man, because it's easy to get complacent here in Thailand. You know what I mean? Because I can just get up when I want, go to sleep when I want, do what I want, and chill. But when I get the positive messages, I get people like you guys coming in, people like Malcolm visiting, people like Bass sending music, people like Boss supporting and plugging. It keeps me it gives me a reason to keep going, because I could easily just be like, you know what, I'm good on this. But it's all the support, man, that really does. So I appreciate you. So tell us what your thing's about, man, Vet. Tell us what you're trying to do for these veterans out here.
I'm trying to bring a medical clinic to Thailand, Pattaya. I'm trying to bring a medical clinic to Thailand. I have a medical clinic in the Dominican Republic, in Puerto Plata, and also in Punta Cana. So I'm trying to bring a medical clinic where the veterans can go there and receive medical care, and also at the same time, if they need to know information about how the language or information about getting a haircut or different other services. I'm just trying to bring that to Thailand, because the closest facility,
one source in Thailand. I like it.
Yes, because the closest facilities for veterans is in Manila, and that's a 3-hour and some odd change flight. So if I got a clinic down there in Pattaya that they can go to, and all the services is mostly free. Most of the services are free, except for if you're going to take a language class, or if you're going to buy Thailand insurance, healthcare insurance, and stuff like that. Most of those services are free. So we're just trying to bring something new, something different, and take care of our vets.
Right. That's what's up. I mean, they got a really good healthcare system out here in Thailand. I don't know what would you add to what they already have? How would you make that work? How could you make that work?
Well, a hospital is a hospital. I don't care if you got one or if you got two or you got three, right? Mm-hmm. It's easy to make a clean building, right? Anybody can do that. But it's the caring part. It's the caring part. That's where I make a difference. I make the difference in the caring part of it. We for example, what we do with some of our patients, not some of them, but all our patients in the DR is that every Monday we call them, check up on them, say, hey, how you doing? How was your weekend? Is there anything you need to know? When their birthday come up, we if they're in a diabetic, we give them a birthday cake and say, hey, happy birthday, because as well as I know, if your girlfriend don't tell you happy birthday, ain't nobody in the States calling you telling you that. Ain't nobody doing that. They ain't doing that for you. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much lost and forgotten. Okay. Right. Also, you have to realize too that I'm an African American man. A lot of African American men go to the Philippines, they go to the DR, and they rather come and speak to me because I speak English. Okay? Right? And I got over 20 years of military service credibility behind me. So there's a little bit of trust factor that we have. That's my fraternity. Okay. And so if you're able to bring them a good product, right, a good honest product, then they'll come to you. So that's what makes me different.
Okay, I love it. You cleared that up. That's awesome. So yeah, man, come on with it, man. I'm glad that you pursued, because you kept writing this stuff and we was missing each other. But I was like, man, come on the channel, and you came, you showed up.
Hey man, you got, like I said, man. Look, we got similarities. I think you was part from Chicago, right?
Born in Chicago, yep.
Yeah, West Side, Damon Avenue, Old Bull Stadium.
Okay,
that's me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Some of the folks in your music, Bootsy, Ohio Players, Zap, Son. I'm in that corridor. We all kind of like grew up together. They're all from my side of town. You cannot be a successful black man player or whatever if you ain't got no Ohio Players, you ain't got no Bootsy Collins, if you ain't got none of that in your music list, then I can't talk to you.
I agree.
I can't talk to you.
Do you realize that some of the code,
all those guys, Lakeside, we're all in that court. You know what I'm saying? We're all in that court. So when I first saw your show and I saw how you was editing and all that stuff, I was like, man, this brother, you was on another level. You understand? You was on another level. And then when you add the story with you and Noodle and all the things that you was trying to do, plus what really got my attention also, I was looking at your golf club. You know how it is when you go to the golf course. The first thing you do is look at another person's golf bag. If he got in some Walmart clubs, he ain't gonna be about that. You know what I'm saying? You know how you do it. I'm telling you, just go there. If he ain't got no Callaways or he ain't got no TaylorMades or something like that in there, okay, this guy, he just out here. So I saw that you play golf. I like to play golf. And like I told you in there, I putt with a Scotty Cameron. You know what that means.
Yeah, that's a real, that's
you know what that means. That means I ain't playing when I go out there. So all those things made me pursue you like a groupie, because I say, hey, I need to get with this dude. I need to get on his channel, and I need to let him know that, hey, I'm serious and I'm trying to bring this thing to Thailand.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, anytime.
Okay, so are you pretty much going to try to set it up similar to like how the VA hospitals are in the States for the vets?
More or less like a patient first clinic.
Okay.
Now, if they need specialty treatment, then we'll be able to refer them to doctors at the Philippine hospital. But if it gets to the point where it's really, really crucial treatment, then we'll refer them to the VA in the Philippines, because that's the closest one over there in Asia.
Yeah, because I was thinking, because with me, like I retire in about 2 years, so that's what I was looking at. Okay, if I want to get regular medical stuff, I can get it done in Thailand. But if it's something specialty and with my VA rating, I know that they'll cover it if I fly to the Philippines. So
right. So you getting ready to retire in 2 years?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I think I'm going on like my 25th year.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's been 70. I retired in 96. So yeah, I think it's about my 26th year. But
Wow.
if you're getting ready to retire, if I was you, I started lining up my disability. I started going to sick call. I started making complaints. I get all that stuff in order because you don't want to wait till the last minute.
Right.
And then I think in the service now, they'll give you a rating 6 months prior to you getting out. You want that. And then when you do get that rating, you're going to have to enroll in the foreign medical program.
Right.
All right. And then if you get in the foreign medical program, that take care of you outside of the United States and its territories. Okay. Mm-hmm. And also, wherever country you decide to be at, you're also going to have to get their insurance too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And if you can do that, then, you're good to go. I would tell you welcome to the retirement club, but since you ain't retired, I ain't going to welcome you.
I feel you though. Like that yet.
I feel you though. That green ID card is a monster. I feel you though.
That's what's up. You know we need to do for your med vets. We should do some kind of little commercial, little something that I can put on some of the episodes, man. It's just to promote your thing, man. I would do that for you.
Yeah, I want to be a sponsor of you. Okay, I love what you're doing, man. I mean, I ain't gonna hate. I'm jealous because I can't edit. You know what I'm saying? I can't rap like Big Bass. Big Bass get up there and start rapping. I can't do that. All I can do is shake, rattle, and roll. You know what I mean? Anything that I can do to support your channel, as far as being on your Patreon, and anything that you can do to support this clinic that I'm trying to bring there, or even the veterans that come to the Dominican Republic, they can come there. Hey, I'm yours, man.
Let's do it.
I'm yours.
Have you talked to Taylor Made Dreams?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Me and Russell talk all the time. Matter of fact.
Okay.
He's waiting for me to get back so he can do a show. If you go on my YouTube page, he was at my grand opening and everything. Me and Taylor Made go back about 3 or 4 years.
What's the name of your YouTube channel? What's your YouTube channel? Because Gail will drop it. Gail don't play. All you got to do is say it. Within 45 seconds, it's gonna be there.
MedVets DR.
MedVets DR. Gail, watch this. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm seeing Gail working in the chat room.
Man, Gail don't play no games at all. She just chose the Jews. Citizenship turns 18. My daughter was born over there and has dual citizenship. Crypto Pharaoh's talking about that too, about the dual citizenship that we were talking about earlier. I know I'm behind on the chat, you guys, but I'm just going through. Can you have more than one wife in Thailand? If you saw the last episode I did, Malcolm put me up on an episode of a guy that has 8 wives. Now, I don't know how legal that is. Malcolm, they didn't talk about how legal that is. I don't. Are they actual wives? Are they living girlfriends? We didn't go deep enough to understand. Are those actual physical wives or living wives?
From what the women told me, that they are physical wives. And I talked to other women there when I was getting manicure, pedicure, and some women would be like, you know what, this ain't for me. And then the other woman, they would just stay. So I don't know if they're set up somewhat similar to sister wives. I don't know how deep that go, or if they all go to church, or how they get married. I don't know, that part yet. But I'll find out.
But you know what's crazy though? The only place you could pull off 8 wives would be in Thailand, because the demeanor is so like this. You know what I mean? Not everybody, but you could theoretically, potentially, if you had that kind of energy, you know what I mean? You could potentially do that without a bunch of drama. But yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with.
Richie, my concern would be how many Skittles he be eating.
Right.
Because he ain't gonna make it. Yeah.
But he looks completely fit. He looks completely like cool with it. Like he looks like
he little.
Yeah, my wife.
He little.
Yeah. Hey, whatever it is, he looked very serene and happy.
I saw that video. And I was amazed, but I still wonder what kind of Skittles he's eating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you get a good one, at our age, 2 rounds, and you ready to watch ESPN.
That's what I'm saying. 10 minutes and I'm sleeping a bowl of Wheaties. Yes, sir. I know exactly what you're talking about. Get those likes up, like Ricky said. Get them likes up. What we got here? This is amazing information. Yeah, you know what? This is great, man, because Malcolm kicked it off with just, literally, like he came up to me. He came up to me in a restaurant we was eating. Everything I'm saying is real. Malcolm, am I making any of this up?
No.
No cap. He came up to me because he kept writing me. I'm like, damn, man, I don't have time. I'm like, man, I'm at this restaurant, man. Come through. That dude rolled up on me, man. Didn't eat nothing. Came, spit his information, said what he said. And he said, I came out here because of you. And when he said that, it just kind of was that before I met you or after you? I mean, when did you say that? Because that hit different when you said that to me.
I think I told you that day at the Indian restaurant.
Yeah, when I first met. Yeah,
right. And then we chopped it up a little bit else, and then that's when we talked about the golf thing and all that other stuff.
Yeah, and it was so real to me, man. I'm like, man, there's a real responsibility for that. Yeah, man, bro, Thailand is a win-win, man. As long as you like a lot of military people, it's cool for them because they got a pension. If you got steady income coming in, if you can come off $2,500 a month and you don't have no serious vices, you can win. But if you all about trying to chase girls and drink and do all that stuff, it's probably gonna cost you a little bit more. But just to live out your life and just be cool with a stress-free life, man, $2,500, you could do it all day long, my opinion. They online in Japan and they do approach too. Okay, Bookham agrees with you. Bookham agrees with you. See, Malcolm telling the truth. I have yet to have somebody come in and tell Malcolm he's lying. There are some people that's twisted his words around in the chat saying he said things he didn't say, but I have yet to see any of his information that's incorrect. Anybody that saw that episode, if you saw anything that's incorrect, Malcolm is here to talk about it. So let us know, what y'all think about that, man, because he's pretty been active. My daughter was born in UK while I was stationed there. I was stationed there, see another vet. She's about to be 18 this year, and she's ready to go and get away from her mom. Now she sees what I was dealing with. Oh, that's fired.
Shout out to your daughter.
Oh man, I can't go at moms like that. I can't take that one. That shot's fired. About to send Richie some Robitussin. Yeah, Bruce. Yeah, right. Man. Mr. Snuffleupagus, that's what they call me. If you notice, like, I got that nasal thing, man. It's like you hear it, but this I'm fighting. I'm at the end of a cold, man. So it's like, yeah, it's doubled up now. So, but we're at the end of it at least. Thank goodness. I lived in Japan for 2 years. Sean Collins said, I lived in Japan for 2 years. They definitely aren't aggressive like that. He just came across the right one. That sounds about right because Japanese demeanor seems way different than Thai demeanor. But am I wrong? Sean Collins got a good point there.
This is what I can tell you. Back in 2000, how it was in Iwakuni. You got to look at. I first ended up in Okinawa. Okinawa is just an island. We got different military bases, so everything that's centered around a base is very local and close. When you go mainland Japan, the closer they are to base, the more direct they are. The further away they live from base, they are not so direct. They're more like regular Japanese. So location. But I know back in 2000, that's how it was for me and majority of the cats in my wing unit. So I don't know based on his location, what he's witnessing.
Okay. Hey, Sean Collins, you like, man, that was 20 years ago, man. It's way different now. They on some different stuff now. But that's your experience. You got to you base it on your experience. I totally get that.
They got apps now, so they don't got a code approach.
Yeah, they ain't had that back then. Yeah, right. That's true. They had that back then.
Yeah, Bookham say by military installation, they shooting they shot. When you go by yourself, they definitely shoot they shot. How's that? That sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the comment I was talking about. I saw it earlier.
Bet out of debt?
Yeah, read it.
Bet out, man. Let me tell you, bet out of debt. Okay, let me read it. Tired from just finishing my live stream with lead attorney, but had to drop. Whoa!
That's what's up. Bet out of debt.
Shout out to bet out of debt. I saw this earlier. I was waiting for you to get to it. Check your cash app.
I got to tell you about bet out of debt and Richie Max cash app because he is 3 times real trill. We will catch up later. Salute. Bet out of debt, man. Thank you, bro. Let me tell you about bet out of debt. I got him to bet out of debt through lead attorney. Bet out of debt. Thank you so much, brother, for that. I appreciate that, brother. That really, 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 because everything I get, I put it right back into the channel and getting everything going and just making sure that I do everything I need to do with it, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate the super chat. But bet out of debt, I was like, he don't know this. I'm gonna tell the truth now, bet out of debt. You know, like I knew who you were before you knew who I was. I saw you on lead attorney stuff. I'm like, bet out of debt seems sharp. Like I wish I could get with that dude. And you ended up coming over to me, brother. And I appreciate that pause. And but I appreciate that we're coming together, man. I'm definitely looking forward to to us meeting and talk about stuff. Because Bet Out of Debt, Gail will know. Gail, Bet Out of Debt has a channel. You got to drop it because that's just, man. That's love. Let me see, Gail. Let me see where Gail at.
He's a real one. He even shot me a super chat before, a nice one. Not 300 though, but he shot me a nice one.
Look how Gail's on it. She's trying to see if Malcolm have a channel so she can help him out. That's Gail, man. Gail is just, man, she's the best. But Gail, can you drop Bet Out of Debt's channel, man? I don't know if he's around or not. I'd love for him to come up because we having fun, man. I love these kind of streams. I love because we just having fun, just chopping it up, talking about our thing. Channel name, drop a comment in the chat. Yeah, see, Gail is on top of it. Gail.
I appreciate Gail, but I do not have a channel. Like live streams, things like this, I can do it, but I already told Richie I'm not a editor and all that stuff. I'm a cybersecurity professional, so it's like between that, working full-time, parent, Forex market, invested in my online business, I don't even have time to do it. So I can do stuff like this, but on my own, like how Richie doing it, can't do it.
It takes a lot. Yeah, it takes a lot. It is a lot, especially with what I'm doing. Bet Out of Debt, man. I want to let that sit for a little while, man.
He's a real one, man. Shout out to Bet Out of Debt.
Bet Out of Debt, man. Appreciate you so much, brother. You don't even. I wasn't expecting that, honestly, man. I thought we would just.
He paid for the stream. He paid for the
Keith Jenkins. He pulled the Keith Jenkins.
Yeah, he pulled the Keith Jenkins.
Keith Jenkins did me like that last week.
Yeah, Keith Jenkins dropped 300 on Big Boss, and Big Boss got the biggest heart in the world, man. I don't know if he has a job that he works that doesn't really
security.
Feel like
I'm a security guard.
He does security.
Put some respect on it. I'm an armed security guard. I got that pistola. Put some respect on it.
I don't know how much that changes
life and death.
Yes, well, that's a scary situation. Yeah, well, outside of that, the brother's not making no serious, 12 figures, and he always drops stuff in my chat. He always helps out and always supportive, man. So so yeah, man, it means a lot, bro. It really does. Chuck, give me the link, November 5th. Get at me, Big Boss. Where's Chuck? You heard where's Chuck?
Yeah,
wants to say something. All right, but I gotta get Bet Out of Debt. I'm gonna bring your chat thing back up, but I gotta give it up to one of the OGs that came before me. Y'all give a shout out to Chocolate Man in Thailand. Give him a hand. Chocolate Man in Thailand. He's supposed to come on too. Chocolate Man in Thailand has been out here doing this thing way before me. You know what I mean? Chocolate Man, if you want to come up, man, please come up. Gail, if you can drop the link to Chocolate Man in Thailand's link, please. I appreciate that, man. Chocolate Man in Thailand, I learned so much from him because he goes to all these little obscure places and restaurants. And I've been here in Pattaya for 2 years. He'll go to places right around the corner I never even thought about going to. And he'll be like, hey, man, I'm checking out this channel over here. I'm going to check it out, see what my girl's doing over here. And then he'll do some stuff, and I'll be like, wow. So he moves around, man. He don't sit in the house like me all day. He's outside. So shout out to you, Chocolate Man in Thailand, man. If you want to come up, please come up. Other than that, y'all check out Chocolate Man in Thailand's channel. He's moving around. I see your numbers moving up too, Chocolate Man. Good for you, man. Congratulations. You deserve it, bro. You definitely deserve it. And he's connected with all the right people in Thailand. Like me, I just be in here by myself. Chocolate Man knows all the right people, and he has a nice connection with people out here. So that's what's up too. So give a shout out to Chocolate Man in Thailand, you dig? Gail and Nate on the Zoom to Thailand. Like and subscribe, share, subscribe.
Give me a minute, Rich.
Thank you, Gail. And Big Bass, how they gonna get in touch with you?
Well, I'm gonna have something done this week. So once I get it done, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have it up, and we're gonna go from there because I just don't want to be a blank sheet of paper. I want to have something moving. So when they tune in,
you ain't got an IG in the meantime, in between.
Yeah, I got IG too, but a lot of times, man, I get hit by people all across from Africa and all over the place. They be trying to. It'd be too much, man. Like I get like 100 emails, like my phone just steady bleep, 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 bleep.
That's how mine was too.
I think that's why I be crinkling so much.
Right, because your phone be ringing so much. All right, y'all got to get this man a hand. He came up, he's there, he logged on, he's there. Ladies and gentlemen, give a hand for Chocolate Man in Thailand.
It was good. How's the audio?
Ooh, yes.
There you go, clear.
You came through.
5 by 5.
Chocolate Man in Thailand, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. What's good with y'all, man? Yeah, a good group in here tonight, especially this Medveds cat. We got to talk a little bit. I like this.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm honored.
Hey, yeah. So you hit the chocolate man in Thailand?
No. This is my first. This is my first time hearing about him.
Right, he's the man out here. I'm down here. He's up here. Chocolate Man is the man out here. He's experienced. He's been all around. Chocolate Man, tell them about your channel for those who don't know.
Yeah, man, I just run a little. I'm basically a daily life vlogger out here in Thailand, just doing my thing. I got my girl, goes with me everywhere. I don't know. I just run around, man. I'm just trying to share knowledge and get more people over to Thailand. Of course, I'm obviously with my name, I'm directing it more at us, but I really just want everybody to come to Thailand, enjoy it. Come travel Southeast Asia, live a better life, stop keeping up with the Joneses in the States and come out here and, just be better, relax, be us.
And he has so much fun. You know what I mean? When I watch your channel, Chocolate Man, you just have fun out of the littlest things, man. You guys was ordering something out of all you can eat. And Chocolate Man, like he slides his little dishes in real low key. I was like, yeah, man, they got the all you can eat, but I can just order it here. But they want me to order it here on the little thing. All right, hey, whatever y'all went to. He does it in such a cool little way. You know what I mean? He's just so easy going, man. So, I got to tell my Chocolate Man story, you guys. Like, so Chocolate Man, I didn't know he had a channel, right? I didn't know he was a vlogger or nothing like that because I didn't know. So Chocolate Man, he used to take his walks up and down. You remember this, Chocolate Man? If I'm lying, let him know. He take his walks up the beach and he just be marching, mean mugging like nobody better not, because he a big dude too. Chocolate Man's a big dude. He walk like nobody better not say nothing to me. I'm just trying to walk and get my ass back home. So I never would say nothing to him. Like, damn, he look like he don't want to be bothered. And then one day, I think we saw each other at the Tempest or whatever it was, and Chocolate Man was like the coolest dude in the world, man. So Chocolate Man, was it when you walk like that up and down the beach? Is it because you don't want to be bothered because people know who you are, or are you just what was?
I'm in that zone, bro. I'm just trying to get it done. I need to get back on them walks. I'm starting to plump up a little bit, but yeah, man, I'm out there walking. Don't mess with me. But back then when you saw me, my channel wasn't nothing, so people wouldn't stop me. But now when I go out and walk the beach, people want to talk all the time, so I can't be mean. I got to stop. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for talking. Like you got to be cool with them, but I don't want to be mean. So yeah, I probably smile a little bit more than I did then.
That's what's up, man. Where you at now? You in Pattaya? Because you be moving around.
Yeah, I'm back home. I'm at the crib, but we leaving in like a week. So
where y'all going?
We got to keep moving. We going up north, man. Gonna go tour around like Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai, Pai, Loy, all that.
Temples are nice.
Yeah. Chiang Rai is like if I was to live somewhere and I want to have a piece like Mr. Gilmore G says, I'm gonna answer this because it goes to what I was saying. Hey guys, I'm 53 years old, not the party type. What's the best low-key spot for a lightweight Pattaya or someplace else in Thailand? It's funny because that's what Chocolate Man was talking about. Like Chiang Rai, I loved Chiang Rai because it was so cool and relaxed, and the climate was similar to LA. It was really nice. It was real cool. Wasn't too hot. Nice, little chilly in the morning. It was real cool. I don't know what it's like year round because I was only there for like a week. But if you want some low key, Chiang Rai is a cool place, and there's a lot of cool places. And Chocolate Man, I'll let you take that too. Where's a cool low key spot you think out here in Thailand?
The thing about Pattaya though, man, that's why I preach Pattaya all day. We got something for everybody. You can live in Jomtien, you go down south, you go up north in the Wongamat, you go east Pattaya. If you just want to relax, get away from it. But me, I got to be near water. I can't be up in the mountains. I like to visit, but I don't want to live up there. I got to be near a large body of water. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna keep preaching Pattaya, letting you know there's something for everybody here. It's not all parties and nightlife and naked girls. You can actually just relax every once in a while if you want to. So.
Right. That's facts. Let me see. Get to the next thing, man. I'm just glad I got a great panel. I'm so happy. Shout out to the vets, Lauren Hokich says. Shout out to the vets. Thank you for your service. My brother was a Marine, but I never went. I always said, like, if the acting thing didn't work out, I was going into the Air Force. That was always going to be what I was going to say, man. I'm going to try the Air Force. I'm going to be Gomer Pyle up in that joint, but I'm going to try it.
Hey, get in the blue, baby.
That's what it's going to be. Wait a minute, we got something from Chocolate Man in Thailand. I think Medveds would be an asset since the what's that VW? What is that?
VFW, Veteran of Foreign Wars.
See, y'all know that. See, seems to be the only real advocate we have, and they can only do so much. You hear that? You're needed here.
That's why I was being a groupie and bill collecting you, Rich, to get on.
You gotta get them connections over here.
You know what I'm saying? So I know I need to be there. So that's what we're out here trying to do, is to bring that type of service to Thailand. That's what we're trying to do. So hopefully, I ain't gonna say hopefully, I will make it happen, and then we'll be another alternative for veterans to go and seek the type of services that they need to seek.
Oh yeah, I love it, love it, love it. Speaking of that, greatly appreciated, man. Vets, Air Force vet here. Salute to all my vets out there. Yes, sir.
Hey, we couldn't have done it without you. We couldn't have done it without you.
Absolutely, man. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? It's another one. I'm about to be retired from the Army with 28 years of service. Thank you for your service. That type of service is definitely needed abroad for us. So I heard that 20 years is the deal. So Malcolm, you probably had about the 20-year mark, right? Is that when you go tap out in 20 years?
Yes.
Yeah. I did a movie with Barbara Eden. Y'all remember our Dream of Jeannie, Barbara Eden. It's called Your Mama Wears Combat Boots, and we shot it at Fort Benning. We shot it at Fort Benning, airborne. Yeah. So jumping out of planes and stuff. So that was the closest I ever been to the Army. But yeah. Fort Benning. That's what's up. I'm a Navy vet. That clinic sounds, man, they loving you. They loving you, man.
Hey, I like to thank my mama for making it all possible. And then I like to thank you, Rich.
And make sure you hook up with Chocolate Man in Thailand. He's the guy to know. I'm a freak.
Darth Vader, he ain't got to worry about it. He sound like Darth Vader. Darth Vader ain't got to worry about it. I'll be in touch with Chocolate Man. He ain't got to worry about it.
That's what's up. Yeah, make sure you follow him for sure. Salute Uncle Alan. Who's Uncle Alan? Is there Uncle Alan in the building?
Me?
Oh, you Uncle Alan. Uncle Alan. Salute to Uncle Alan. There he is. Okay, so should we call you Mad Vets or Uncle Alan? Where we sitting with this?
Well, since we're on a formal, I think everybody here got a nickname, so Uncle Alan is fine. They call me that because I'm an old geezer, I guess. But that's my little group that follows me around. So,
okay,
yeah, Uncle Alan is fine.
Okay,
Uncle Alan is
building. Okay, Uncle Alan, aka Mad Vets.
Yeah,
join the Patreon. Okay, let's get the likes up. Gail is over. Hey, Chocolate Man in Thailand, are you hip to Gail at night?
No, I don't know who I know she your chief moderator there. I see her on here, but I don't really know her personally. Never talked to her. She's definitely getting it in though.
Oh, yeah, doing the job. She is the best. She's the best in the game. Lakeside, that funk from the UK. Carol Steepak says Lakeside. Yeah, I was gonna say earlier, Uncle Alan, aka Mad Vets, the most talented group of people in the entertainment business generally come from the Midwest and mainly from Ohio. You got Bootsy, you got George Clinton, you got LA and Babyface, you got Lakeside, you got Ohio players, Roger, Zap,
Zap from there?
Yes.
Heatwave, I call we're the other Detroit. Motown gets all the credit, but the game changers after Motown was all us brothers on that I-75 corner that you just mentioned. We're the other Motown. And it's kind of sad because a lot of them came out of the Dayton, Cincinnati area, and you would think that they would have a Hall of Fame or something down there for all these talented groups, individuals like Slave's another group that came out there, but they don't have nothing. And that's kind of sad. But if you was around the late 80s, 90s, that time was coming from that music was pumping.
Hey, Chocolate Man's taking notes when you was spitting that information. Yeah, that means Ohio is like crazy, and we can't forget the Jacksons come from Indiana. That's all Midwest, man. Chicago, all that place.
I'm from after I left Chicago, I grew up in Ohio, right? And like I say, that corner, that's 75 South, 75 North. That's Lima, that's Dayton, Ohio, and that's Cincinnati. We ain't do nothing but pump out hits. We ain't do nothing but pump out hits. Hits after hits. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Some of y'all, I know I'm older than you, but probably your uncles used to get the damn Ohio Player album and Nasty open up the middle because we knew there was a treat inside it. Remember that?
Hello.
Yes, sir. And a story. And a story that we
that sound.
Yep. Yeah. And a story that went with it. Yeah. That's what's up.
Welcome,
James
Boss
Casino in the building, aka Chocolate Man in Thailand. They pulling up the government name on you, James. James Casino in the building.
Damn, he got docs. He
Yes,
got
sir.
docs.
Yes, sir. Chocolate Man. Charles Jones says you can learn how to edit through Skillshare. I'm learning audio and video production myself. Well, I'm going to start taking it seriously. Cool. Yeah, man. Whatever way gets it across, gets your point across, man. I learned editing from DJing. So, you know what I mean? That's kind of like where it happened for me. Like, it's all about rhythms and timing and stuff. That's what I do. So Chocolate Man, when did you get hip to my channel, man? Because I've been hip to yours. When did you get hip? How did you find out about it?
Man, I'm trying to think. Somebody told me about it. I think you just came up in my algorithm, though. I think you just popped up one day and I checked it out. I was like, what is this dude doing? He must be up all night with this. I'm like, I'm not doing all that. He jumping in, graphics moving, and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, I let him be him. I'm like, all right, look at them numbers go up, but I ain't doing all that, man.
Yeah.
Nah, slow down, man. Relax.
No, you think I'm like, pew, you shout about the thing. Shout out to Vitaly, who does my graphics for me, man. Vitaly, that's my guy, man. Vitaly's over there somewhere, sitting over there moderating somewhere around with Gail somewhere. That dude helps me a lot, man. He's a godsend, man. Nice show, guys. All right, Chuck. Yeah, we're gonna shut it down soon too. I'm gonna read through these chats. I ain't gonna keep you guys all night like usual. What's good, brother Richie Mack? T-Bop Mifuki. Can y'all say T-Bop Mifuki? Now, I'm gonna give a hint about T-Bop Mifuki, Baz. You understand where he is. Baz, you understand where he is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm on it.
Okay. Yeah. So make sure that's my guy, man. Like I hope that everything that he needs happens for him, man, because he's a good person. We grew up together, man. So T-Ball, we praying for you, bro. We praying for you. You get where you need to be. You understand me?
You know what, Richie? It's some guys. I want to do something like that. Like, I've been there. Like, my people used to do, like, during this time, it's Ramadan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So every year during Ramadan, after Ramadan, probably the last day of Ramadan, we would go to, like, the prisons and we would deliver, like, the feast, the food.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, maybe this time I want to do that and I want to record it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like record it, because I have some legendary, like, I used to give concerts when I was there. But I just couldn't record it. Like, I'm talking about like hundreds and hundreds of inmates, kind of like how Kanye West did when he came down here and did his Sunday morning service inside. He came to Houston and did that. Matter of fact, but I just I think it'll be a good thing to kind of like, because a lot of time we get lost in the sauce when you up in there, man. It's a lot of brothers it's a lot of brothers in there, man, that like don't need to be in there, but by circumstance and happenstance, they're there.
Yeah, he definitely don't need to be there. He's the kind of, we grew up in church together, like literally, like I know his mom, his brothers, his sister, we all, and one of his brothers, like, is a drummer for Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? He tours all around the world. This is like, I still think of him as a kid. He's a grown ass man now, but I think of him as a kid. He's just like, has such a good heart. You know what I mean? He just got caught up in the wrong situation with the wrong people and just, bad place, bad time. But hopefully, man, you get through that, brother. I'm praying for you. They didn't tell me this when I was getting out. Deshaun Wilson said they didn't tell me this. Crypto Pharaoh, he laughing too. You know what I mean? Let's go through this. I know the Iwanki vibes. What's that? What's the
Iwanki? That's Iwakuni. That's Iwakuni in mainland Japan.
Okay. Chocolate Man, did you get a chance to see Malcolm's episode I did with him? I don't know if you saw it or not, but he broke it down, like the whole structure of like why women come from the villages out here and how the family structure is set up. And I had no idea, bro. Did you? He broke it all the way down, man.
Yeah. You're gonna see that a lot, especially if you dating a girl who who's been in the scene, been working. You're gonna hear all about it. What they got to do for the family. Youngest one kind of carries the load. I mean, that's just the culture. It's just the way it is, man. So hey, what are you doing for us?
Right. I don't see anything wrong with it. As long as they take care of us, why wouldn't we help them and take care of them? In my opinion, I have no problem helping.
No problem with it. No problem. It's just the way it works. Just the way some people clown you for that. Whatever. Whatever.
Hey, Rich. Rich, I hear you mention about people being incarcerated. I want to give you this nugget. I'm not going to charge nobody for this nugget. I'm getting ready to drop on you. Okay. And you got an option, believe it or not. Okay, but if you've been incarcerated and you're 65 years or older, you can get SSI, Social Security income. All right, and that's for a lot of veterans, older veterans that get out, they can get SSI. And if they want to find more, if they want to learn out more about it, then they can hit me up at info@medvetsdr.com, and I explain to them how they can get that social supplementary security income. It's about $850 a month, but if you've been locked up, you know, that's better than nothing. You know what I mean? And a lot of folks don't know nothing about it, right? And so what ends up happening is they get out, and even though they're 65, they can't get a job, they can't get nothing, they don't have no money, so you know where they're going back. So, but you can get it. You don't have to worry about no medical or nothing like that. It's automatically yours. You just got to apply for it. Okay.
Wow, that's awesome.
Now that was a public service announcement.
Yes.
Next time I give one, you're going to have to. It's gonna cost you.
First one was free. You got to pay for the next one. You got to pay for the next one. Okay. Y'all hear that? You got to pay for the next one. Okay, so let me see. Moving. Oh, wait, Big Bass. So, yeah, we got to. So, Jamil of Scotland Next says Big Bass release Catching Flights, Not Feelings. Yes, Big Bass. I'm gonna speak for you, Big Bass. I'm gonna let you speak too. Even though Big Bass made these stuff for my channel, he owns everything outright. That is all his. The only thing I plan on doing with it is doing a compilation album for Zoom to Thailand and having that on there. But Big Bass, how do you feel about that? That's your 100% your music. So how do you feel about that?
That's dope, man. That's what Richie Mack is for. Richie Mack is like the record company.
Right.
you're the
Barry Gordy.
Yeah, you're the record company because I'm on your stage. When I'm on your stage, I get to perform on your stage. So when I'm on your stage, they get to, okay, you know, by way of Zoom to Thailand, they get a chance to check out some of the work we do. And shout out to Kibo, Kibo also. So, you know, when they get to hear that, but see, my thing is this, it's like I was showing last night, we played some snippets on Big Boss's channel. But I was just showing them like, hey man, like I go deeper. Like y'all ain't stepped in the ocean yet. Y'all just in the you putting your feet in the water first. You just putting your feet in the pool with Zoom to Thailand. So I played a couple of other joints and they were like, whoa, like man, dude got bars.
I'm gonna make some clips of that part just so you know.
I forgot we recorded that. Damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna make some clips of that just so you know.
Yeah.
Right. Shout out to Razor Rays. He just subbed to Chocolate Man in Thailand. That's one of the boss's guys.
Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate Gail for putting that link up. Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Told you, Gail.
I gotta say it like Big Boss. Thank you, boo.
Now I'm gonna be like Richie Mack. Man, I'm jealous.
Yeah, they be on top of things. She don't play no games. Shout out to Malcolm. Malcolm is the truth. That recent video Richie made had a lot of gold nuggets about how both the Thailand and German systems are ran and how they don't spoil the women like in the United States / Canada. Wow. Shots fired at the United States / Canada. Wow. See, I try to keep it neutral. You know what I mean? Like Chocolate Man says, man, we just try to let people know about this place without certain people coming out and ruining it though. Y'all gotta remember it's a certain type of mentality and a certain type of vibe and energy you need here to flourish in Thailand. You get on some goofy stuff, man. I'm telling you, I can't express it enough. They will have you up under the jail. So just remember, you guys, man, come out here, blend in. Don't try to cause a spectacle of yourself, man, and enjoy everything that Thailand has to offer. It's a lot. It's not just that one-dimensional thing. There's so much more. If you look at Chocolate Man in Thailand's channel, you'll see, man, he shows you everything. He shows you all kind of places to go and experiences that he does with his one girl. You know what I mean? They do their thing. You know what I mean? It's almost like it's an addiction, like watching this channel, because you want to know what they're going to do next and how they're going to do it next. And it's a simple life, but they do everything together, man. It's dope, man. Make sure y'all check it out.
I found my restaurants for breakfast because of him.
That's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did.
Where you eat at?
Man, you had a spot right there before you get to Walker Street. I can't think of the name, but it's like one place was Big Kahuna, and then another place, literally, you had like scrambled eggs, French toast, and something else.
That's the one. But that was Jump
American breakfast? American breakfast?
Yeah, but wait. I meant to ask you that. Hold on, Malcolm. Hold on. Chocolate Man, was that in Jom Tien? Because it looked like Jom Tien, that place you had when the same place I saw that episode. You don't even remember.
You got me scratching my head now because I eat a lot, so I go out a lot. I'm trying to think. Is it in Jom Tien, in Pattaya, and in Walker Street? Which one was it?
I think it was Jom Tien.
Yeah, Jom Tien. That might have been the Wombat. You go down there and see my boy Steve. He has a good ass breakfast.
What breakfast you know about right there before you get to Walking Street over in Pattaya?
Oh man, right before Walking Street.
It's like Bayside. It's like near Bayside.
Okay.
Really? Okay, that's a different one then. I'm talking about something else.
Yeah. I can't even think of it right now.
Yeah, that's how much
Anyway,
stuff he goes.
We'll get back to that.
Yeah.
We
got some prizes for you in the back. We got some prizes for you in the back. Gotta send him some vitamin C. Yeah. Vitamin C, all that stuff, man. Anything to get rid of the Mr. Snuffleupagus. Gail and Nice. Subscribe to Bet Out of Debt. Yes. Shout out to Bet Out of Debt, man, for that fat super chat, man. You know, shout out to Bet Out of Debt. Shout out. What's good, everyone? Jaws 2003. What's up, Jaws 2003? How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? Y'all remember Jaws from James Bond? Y'all remember that one?
Yeah.
Man,
he used to scare me as a kid.
Yeah, I was scared of that dude too. Yeah.
Jaws 100 on that.
I remember the famous scene when he took like a cable, the cable cars. He took that thick metal cable and just bit it. You remember that? That's iconic.
It is iconic. Razor Razor. Yeah, Razor. You gonna come up and say something before you go?
I hit him on the side message. He's out and about.
Okay, got you. Avery Haas, these video get-togethers are awesome. Yeah, man, I really appreciate it, man. I'm glad that y'all came and helped me join Malcolm and salute him for giving me such great content on accident, man. We were just talking and chopping it up, and then he came with that thing. We're gonna do some more with Malcolm for sure. And what I tell you about Gail, I just got to it late. You see that, man, Vets? See that, Uncle Alan?
What's that? I
tell you Gail was gonna do.
Oh, hey, tell Gail, I love you like a fat kid love cake.
You gotta call her your boo. You gotta call her boo.
And I'm just late. Y'all be calling, and then the tag team. I feel like a fly on the wall at the virtual barbershop. Luke Casey, you can come to our barbershop anytime. Yeah, man. Luke Casey. Shout out to Luke Casey. Luke Casey, man. Y'all don't know. Luke Casey's like a star in these YouTube streets, man. Everybody smile when Luke Casey come.
You know, Rich. The last time I really been someplace where brothers, what I've just felt so good about being black was when in '95 at the Million Man March, the first one. You know, when everybody was there and watched these DC, and I can't describe it because you had to be there in order to understand what I was feeling. But when we're on this chat room and you got so many brothers here with so many knowledge and so much information, they ain't talking about no foolishness, and they just talking about, hey, you know, if you want to get your life together to the point where you want to be at, then take this information and go do it. You know what I'm saying? Most of the pains that brothers face now is self-inflicted. And if you can get out the self-inflicted pain and take the information that groups like what you're doing right now, Rich, and all these fine gentlemen are doing, then, you know, there's nothing but great things abroad. And when I say great things, there's nothing but great things abroad. And they just need to go ahead, get the passport, check you guys out, and then yes, that blue monster right there makes the world go round. You know what I'm saying? We're blessed. All of us on this channel right now, we're blessed. Okay,
absolutely,
we're blessed, and we're trying to send out blessings to those of, you know, you can get on the train, as the OJ said, you can get on the love train, but the conductors only scream all aboard one time. That's it. He just say all aboard, right?
Yep.
And if you ain't on board, you so right.
Yep.
But this is a beautiful format. I'm honored to be around all you brothers and stuff like that. And I can't wait till I get there on the 14th of June.
I can't wait.
Hold on.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, oh, you like that when I go, hey, man, that's a big ball sound effect. You're going to Thailand the 14th of June?
Yeah, 14th to the 28th.
Ooh, 2 weeks.
That's exactly my date.
Well, I guess I'll see you there.
And Richie Rich rolled the tape. He's also
yeah.
So Rich going too during that time?
Huh?
So Rich going on the 14th too?
Yeah, Richie Rich rolled the tape.
I might have to go and get mine. I might have to go and get it done because everybody's going on the 14th.
The 14th,
I might as well.
Hey,
it's gonna be a party.
Okay.
That's gonna be a serious party, Richie. Rich, you better get ready. You better get ready, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm blowing my nose now, trying to clear my nasal passage.
Get ready. Tell Noodle you ain't gonna be home. Tell Noodle you ain't gonna be home. Tell her you ain't gonna be home.
And brand your around the world. But
Okay. I know Brandjor. Yeah, I know Brandjor. He from
Brandjor sent me a message. I gotta respond to two. Brandjor, if you watch, I got the message. Yeah. Another Big Boss Connect. So
Brandjor gonna be there for a whole month. Me and Richie Rich gonna be there for 2 weeks.
Okay. That's what's up. Chocolate Man, just so you know, Big Boss over there, Big Boss is the plug. So if you ever need to meet somebody, interview somebody, that's who I get all my people from. Big Boss. He's the guy.
Good, man.
He's the guy. Man. He says Funk was born in Ohio. Carol Stippon says that he's right.
He right. He know that. He know what I'm telling him. He know what I'm telling him.
I get all that.
He know what I'm telling him.
But you know what though, Carol? I'm gonna say this to both of you guys. Funk might have been born in Ohio, but on the West Coast, Cali, that's where it is revered. Because in Ohio, they don't even give it up to you guys like they do in
California love.
You're right. I agree with you. Like I was saying earlier, we're the other Motown, and we don't have a Hall of Fame or nothing. But we do thank Cali for bringing out that Ohio funk. But we got some serious fun.
Love it. We love it, man. Y'all see the Queen Gail at Night? Make sure y'all subscribe to Gail at Night's channel.
Subscribe to her, man.
Gail at Night, that's the Queen. Y'all see that? Gail, I'm gonna run through these chats, but I'm gonna bring it up again. Just keep dropping it. I'm gonna bring it up again. I'm just trying to. I'm gonna get done. We had 2 hours. I'm gonna get done probably by the next 15 minutes. We're gonna be up out of here. So, Avery House, I just took a look at that movie. Your mama wears combat boots. Is that you doing the rhyme to that Caucasian dude? Yeah, man. Damn, you pulled it up that quick? Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Wow, man, that's the man. The internet is undefeated.
That sounds, like when you was in school and you rank on somebody.
That's exactly
that sound like you playing a dozen.
That's exactly what it was, man. And the story behind that was, man, I don't know if y'all remember Happy Days. Anson Williams, the one who played not Potsy. Anson Williams, not Ralph Mouth, the red hair dude, the one with the dark hair. There was Richie Cunningham. There was the Fonz.
Yeah.
There was Ralph. He was the director, man. That dude was so hard on me, man. It was like, that was the first time I really had to learn what the craft of acting was, because I was so used to just bullshitting my way into getting parts. That's how I did so many commercials, because I could just be me and energetic and fun. But when you gotta act, you gotta act. And he took me to school, and it made me really understand that, acting is a real craft. It's like, just like trying to be an MC or a musician. Like, if you don't take it seriously, it's not gonna give you anything back. So that movie was that was a very challenging time for me. I'll give y'all that for sure. I got a story about the Million Man March for you too. A real good story. Yep. Subscribe to look at Gail on it again. Subscribe to Chocolate Man. Subscribe to Chocolate Man one time. Subscribe to the Chocolate Man, y'all. He just came and dropped in showing some love. Give him that love. And we give Vitaly a hand, ladies and gentlemen, because Vitaly, y'all got to give him a hand. That is my guy. That's the guy that does everything for me. Vitaly, brother, I appreciate you, man. He usually here with me the whole time, but Vitaly's at home now with his family, so I get that. Shout out to you, Vitaly, for helping me out with everything. Gail at Night. Yep, Gail at Night say shout out to Philip Vitaly. Yes. Follow Zoom to Thailand. Yeah, don't forget about Zoom to Thailand. That's what got me here, y'all. Yeah, Zoom to Thailand. Yes, sir. Chant 100 says, have you had Calvin Sunshine Shoulders on the show? No, I don't know who that is. Does anybody know who that is?
Hey, you got to get on that. That's my boy in the Philippines, man. I ain't met him yet, but he's real cool, man. He's definitely he's a man on the scene in the Philippines. You got to get up with him. Sunshine Shoulders.
That's who I think it is.
Yeah, you got to get up with him.
If Chocolate Man say he is. Okay.
Yeah, he just went up over 30,000. He got a strong audience.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all be counting the numbers. I be scared to count the numbers. I don't want that shit going to my head, man. I don't want to be getting caught up in the hype. But you can't help but to look at the numbers, right? That's how the numbers work, Chocolate Man.
If you got real followers, then I'm interested in your numbers. If you got a bunch of fakes on there, a bunch of like look like you got bots or something doing your job, but no, this dude just get on every day and just talking about real stuff every day. So yeah, he real watchable.
So, Chocolate Man, how do you know the difference between real followers and bots? Do I have bots?
Man, like if you really want to get into somebody's channel, you can go on Social Blade, whatever. If they're jumping like 20,000 in a month and it don't make no sense, you're watching their content, it don't make no sense, or nobody's watching the content, they got fake. You got fake followers. You got 30,000 subs, but you're only getting like 1,000 views on a video. I'm sorry, your
Oh,
channel
okay.
BS, man. It ain't real.
Got
But I would say YouTube is pretty good at identifying the bots after a while. They will subtract them.
Right.
Okay.
You'll see the numbers jump up. That's why I say you can follow them on Social Blade, and you'll see the dips and the rise, dips and the rise.
Social Blade. Okay.
Yeah, you don't even want to get into that.
Nah.
Just keep it real. Do the real thing.
Buying subscribers, paying for subscribers.
Nah, worst thing you can do. Worst thing you can do.
I think you can lose your channel for that too. I think you can lose your channel for that.
Absolutely.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
They'll pull your. You know, in the beginning, they would just take away the fake subs. But if you keep doing it, then they will just terminate your channel.
Yeah, they're not stupid. If they keep seeing them dips like that, the ups and downs, like they go like something ain't right here. You know, nobody's watching your content. You have no watch hours, and they're like, nah, nah, man.
Milli Vanilli, they call him Milli Vanilli on you. They get you up out of there.
Huh? 10,000 subscribers and 100 views.
I know, right? Shout out to King Ty. What's up, Richie Mack? I'm having breakfast in Inglewood. Right now. Inglewood always up to no good. King Ty, I'm late on reading messages, so you might be done with your breakfast, brother. But shout out to you in Inglewood. Yes, sir.
You on lunch now.
Inglewood, and I don't know why you didn't go to Roscoe's, though. They got a Roscoe's in Inglewood.
Oh, chicken and waffles? Chicken and waffles?
They got a Roscoe's in
Inglewood. We got a Roscoe's here in Oakland by Jack London.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You know what's funny, though? If I go to Oakland, Big Boss, but you know what I want? I want that burrito spot you always talk about after you do your live.
Oh, man. Man, big old burrito, big as your arm. Yeah.
Come on, man. I want me some burrito. That SSI can stretch better abroad. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Jaws 2003. He's right. He's right. It sure can. Gail at night. Check out Man Vets Doctor online. There it is. Man Vets again. Gail
thank you, Rich. Thank you, Rich.
Hey, thank the Queen Gail at night. She on it. She on it.
Hey, Gail, I tell you, I love you, but you got too many dudes. Too many dudes in the group.
Hey.
Hey, I swore I saw Gail's link earlier. Can she pop that up again? I thought she put a link up there earlier. I don't see it now though.
Your link or Gail's link?
Gail's link. Gail at night.
Yeah. I'll find. She's busy dropping our links.
Yeah, I want to come on the show. I want to come on the show. Yours too, Big Boss.
Okay. So
we gonna get to these links. We're gonna get to these links. Kings and Dreams, where you at, King and Dreams? That's another up and coming dude. Shout out to the panel, Kings and Dreams. That's another up and comer. You always come through whenever you want.
Oh, he bombed me last night with the super chats, man. Shout out to King and Dreams.
Yeah, King
he gave me like 3 super chats back to back.
There you go. Yeah, Kings and Dreams.
He's a content creator himself, and he just kept super chatting me. So shout out to Kings and Dreams.
That's the same way because you give the love back, boss. You be dropping super chats on people. He did one yesterday when I was with who was on with Taylor Made Dreams. Who was at the end of Taylor Made Dreams? At the end, I'm just hitting send and he hit a super chat at the end. I didn't get a chance to acknowledge him for Taylor Made Dreams, but shout out to Big Boss for that super chat. Big Boss is a big guy, but he's squishy. You know what I mean? His feelings can get hurt. So I'll make sure, let him cover my bases, man. I'm the same way, man. I'm a sensitive dude, man. My feelings get hurt too. So I'm the first to say it. I'm sensitive, and then I'll punch you in the face. So I got it both sides. You know what I mean?
You're my Will Smith.
Yeah. Leave my name. Yeah, I ain't gonna go there. Mr. GG, Zero Money Down Real Estate Structure said, shout out to Big Boss. He said, shout out to Big Boss. Keep up the great work on travel updates on your travel, Big Boss. Can we donate to you on PayPal at Big Boss and Zoom to Thailand? Zoom to Thailand.
Send it to Zoom, man. You should have did that last night. I can't take money away from Richie Mack.
He's not taking nothing away. It's all love. It's all love. Send the love wherever it goes, man. I'm just happy that brothers are supporting brothers. People are supporting people. I'm a people person. You know what I mean? I love everybody, but to see us doing this, it should be normal, but it's not. So like Uncle Alan was saying, it's like to see it. It's a really like gratifying feeling for me because we don't get that a lot as much as we should. You know what I mean? So it's great to see us supporting each other, man. King and Dreams giving it up to Gail at night. All right, Gail at night, drop the link. Who's this? There it is. Big Boss Real Talk.
Oh, man.
See that?
And the shout out to Big Bass for that beat, man. God,
yeah.
Big Bass gave me some heat.
Oh, man.
No boom back. Hell,
I just did the new one. I just did a new one today. Man, I like that one better too.
You can play it on here if you want. I don't mind.
Now this Richie show, I gotta get, I gotta get my blessings from the.
There is no ego here. I wish I knew how to play it. I play your stuff too. There's no ego. Whatever we can do to support each other, go on and get it in.
That's crazy.
Make one for Chocolate Man in Thailand. Huh? You gotta put it on
all day. I support anybody.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Look at Gail flirting with Kings and Dreams. Hey, Gail, I'm getting jealous. Don't be flirting with Kings and Dreams now.
That's what I'm saying.
They're trying to steal Gail away from me. I see what y'all doing. You can't have Gail and you can't have Luke Casey. Those are the only two you can't have.
Well, I gotta say, I love Gail to death, but I ain't gonna steal her because I have Felicia Jordan.
Felicia Jordan. You know what?
Felicia, not
shout out to Felicia Jordan. Yes. Hey, Gail, Felicia's like his version of Gail at night, and she's great.
Hey,
she's great. Yeah.
You're a smart man, Zoom.
Felicia is great. No, she is. Felicia's great. She is. Absolutely. Big Boss Real Talks and King of Dreams. Yes. The reason last on crypto. If you don't own a passport and not travel outside the U.S., you are doing a disservice to yourself.
What are you
Facts.
doing?
Facts, Crypto Pharaoh. Facts. And those be the main ones complaining. That's the funny thing. The ones that talk be the main
Why
ones.
you go there? How come you don't go to Africa first?
Yeah. Why don't you do this? Well, why don't you get a passport? You know what I mean? That's first thing when they do that, I'll be like, passport challenge. We need to see if you got a pass, because you can't say nothing else if you ain't got a passport. If you ain't got a
Big
passport,
Boss, Richie Mack, we coming in what is the date? June
14th?
June 14th?
June 14th to the 28th.
I'm in it, man. I got a song where we're gonna have to shoot some video footage, man. I got a song. I got a song just for the right, just for the taking. Just check out. I'm gonna give you a few minutes, just a few seconds.
Okay.
Yep. Mr. GG Zero Money Death. Drop it down.
Check. Luggage, check. Cash on deck. Let's get it.
Please fasten your seatbelts at this time.
Out of the matrix. I'm not to be played with. They say that I'm crazy, I'm angry, I'm lazy, I want reparations. There's a global inflation. What better time to erase them? Kick a man when he died. It's Friday the 13th. I'm walking around like I'm Jason. A lot of goblins and goons. I can feel a vibe in the room. What's up with the government and the motherland? I'm headed out to Thailand to Zoom. A lot of homies didn't make it. So I'ma live it up for the ones that stuck on the cell block, walking around pacing. Wave your flag, yeah, it's overrated. All that talk, you exaggerated. Catch that flight and you motivated. Get extra love, yeah, I know they hate it. Hate it. Vibe of the Matrix. I lead with the greatest. Now they looking for replacements. They got a plane for the Haitians. Go home, better remember that this ain't your home. This is the Babylon you saw in Rome. Ain't nothing giving you fight for your throne, nigga. Get out, get out, get out. Gotta get out, get out, get out. Gotta get out, get out. Get out. Lord have mercy on me. Every day I wake up another murder, homie. Tell me what I do to deserve this, homie. Got me in the world like I'm by my lonely. Fear of a black man, no cap. I'm the rock of the black fam. No slap, no pop, no bigot. You ain't even got a lot of me, just try to kick it. Excuse my French, but I love my niggas. I love my niggas, all my niggas. Except for you killers that bring home on my village. Papa got a potato, he putting on his pistol. When you see him coming, let me know, just whistle. That's why we morning. Another funeral we mourning. It'll be all over in the morning. Vibe of the Matrix. I lead with the greatest. Now they looking for replacements. They got a plane for the Haitians. Go home, better remember that this ain't your home. This is the Babylon you saw in Rome. Ain't nothing giving you fight for your throne, nigga. Gotta get out, get out, get out. Gotta get out, get out, get out. Gotta get out, get out, get out. Gotta get out, get out. The Matrix.
Yeah, kind like a Caribbean vibe.
He said, "I'm getting Kendrick Lamar and Schoolboy Q vibes." Fast.
Nice. That's a great compliment. Yeah.
That was dope, man.
That shit is hot. I love it. I love it.
Got to get
Gotta
out.
get out the matrix.
Gotta get
Gotta
out.
get
Man.
out.
But look,
You said Babylon
guys,
is home.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. This is just coming from me. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want you to come over. I don't want you to get a passport. I don't want you to come over there. I want to keep all this goodness for myself. I'm selfish. Call me whatever you want, but I don't want you to come. So don't go get no passport. Don't do nothing. Stay your tail right there in the neighborhood. Go to the fairground and come back home. Don't come over there. Don't get this. Do not. Let me repeat myself.
You go to the fairground.
Do not get
to the county fair.
Don't get it. Don't come.
Don't get these.
We'll check out the county fair.
That may work.
Chocolate man, they can go to the county fair. Chocolate man, they can go to the county fair, milk cows and all that stuff. You know, be a member of the 4-H club. Don't come over here.
Right, stay here. Speaking of come over here, Vegas Dave 702. Aloha from Hawaii, my brothers. Yeah, Hawaii in the building. Hawaii in the building. King of G, look at King of G. He trying to scoop it on Gil.
He be working. He be networking.
Blue hearts. I see what you up to, King of G.
Networking. Shout out to King.
King of G. Yeah, he plotting on Gil. He plotting on my girl Gil at night. King, look at it. Look at that. Look at that. You see?
He already got me.
You see what I'm saying?
He already got me for Felicia, so it's all good.
Yeah, he about to steal Gil for me. He about to steal Gil. I see it going down right now. Roberta Flack, you about to leave me?
I still got Tim Howard 5 though.
Right. Yeah, Tim Howard 5 is a good too. Philip Vitale said thanks. Oh, for real. Funk is still worshiping Europe and Japan over the decades. It never went out of style. Steve Arrington, George Duke, Roy Ayers, etc. Still sell out venues over there. Yes. They appreciate American musicians way more in Europe than they do in America. That's just a given. Yeah. That's just a given. You know, I can give you so many examples. I'll give you one bad example. You know who is huge? Don't you say that, Malcolm. You know who is huge in Germany? Like huge in Germany. He was, not now, but you've been in the service long enough to know. Baywatch David Hasselhoff was the biggest. Yeah,
man.
Germany. Bigger than Michael Jackson, bigger than all of them, dude. They love Baywatch David Hasselhoff. Did you know that, Chocolate Man? That
about David
Hasselhoff?
Yeah, man. That dude, he
David
kind of a
Hasselhoff
legend in his own little world
huge. There. Yeah, man. It's
why?
It's no
why?
joke.
Who knows,
Because
man? He's just one of them dudes, man.
They just revere certain American lifestyles or whatever. I don't know what it was. Like Alexander O'Neal, like from Alexander O'Neal from no, he was solo artist, but he was huge. Like he was bigger than Michael Jackson. Like it just depends. I guess people just like who they like. You know what I mean? And a lot of them like the B-side songs. They know the B-side songs better than the popular songs. They go in, you know what I mean? I wish International Passport was here to talk about that because he knows a lot about that, man. Darren Brown, shout out to Roll the Tape. I found Markel TV through him and TaylorMade. He's retired, living in Colombia on an anti-Pookie and Ray Ray tip. Cool, brother. Yeah, man. Don't need the Pookie and Ray Rays, man. Take them. Where'd you say? Take them to the festival.
County
Where
fair.
they going?
He said to the
To
county
fair.
fair.
Yeah.
Damn.
To the fair. Yeah, they going to the fair.
Ride the pony.
Yeah. Gail working the
Caddy.
Yeah.
And throw
Gail
the ball.
said you may support the channel via PayPal. Via PayPal. I don't know who PayPal that is, but Gail said you may support the channel. I don't know who the channel is, but if Gail says support it. I don't know. It could be. I don't doubt it. With Gail.
They make no PayPal.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Somebody's PayPal, Gail. We don't know who it is. I don't know, but we'll get. I'm late on the scroll. Family in the building, yes, sir.
Gang.
The real nitty gritty, yes, sir. Subscribe to Chocolate Man in Thailand once again, one time. Subscribe to Chocolate Man one time, y'all, for your mind one time.
Get him up to 20K.
Yes, sir. Back to Dad Model Love. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Dad Model Love. Peace. All right. Dead subs.
Earlier.
That's what Chocolate Man was talking about, right? Yeah. The dead subs. Subscribe to Big Boss. There you go, Big Boss. There go yours. We going through. I'm getting through these last super chats, y'all. We're gonna shut it down.
Yes, sir.
Gail and Knight, the lead attorney, says, I'm for the YouTube streets. He thought he was the only one.
That's fire! Pow, pow, pow!
That's fire.
Gail
That's
for
right.
the streets. Wow.
Yes,
In my
sir.
future voice, Gail for the streets in a good way. In a good way.
Gail know what it means. These
Yes,
streets ain't for everybody. That's why they got sidewalks.
Yes, that's why they got. Wait a minute.
Say that,
Who's in the back? I see the coach lined up.
Okay.
You got to bring the coach up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to bring one more up. Ladies and gentlemen, the coach is another man y'all need to know. If y'all don't know about him, Andre and Andre love crossing borders.
Andre.
Oh, okay. That's
That's Coach.
What's up, brother? And good morning, gentlemen.
Hey, that's the Blackwater Concrete. That's the Blackwater Concrete right there.
You called you the Blackwater Concrete.
Why can't he be Brian Gumble or somebody? Why he
No. How you guys doing today, man?
Fine. Andre, let me give you your props, man, because I listened to your information, especially during the pandemic. I mean, you really blew up. You are, to me, the Blackwater Concrete. and I mean that with all sincerity, because growing up, he was the guy that all our grandmothers and grandfathers, they all watched and moved the world by. And you provide us with that information. I'm honored to meet you. I hope one day I can get a chance to go on your show, but you're doing great things. I'm jealous because you're in the big booty Cali, but you know how that goes, right? Yeah. But hey, brother, hey, you're doing good things. Keep up the good work, man. Love and borders. I'm not in love, but I love the borders.
Love crossing borders.
That's it. Nothing wrong with that, brother. You know how we say, man, we try to help people find love across borders or fall in love with the borders that they cross.
Hey, I like that. I like that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Chocolate Man in Thailand, are you hip to Andre and Andre love crossing borders and vice versa, man? You guys got to know each other.
Right now.
Yeah,
I'm on it now.
Yeah. I've been watching a few of Chocolate Man's episodes, man. The first thing that blew me away was I was expecting the Chocolate Man. It was a light skinned brother.
Shots fired. He milk chocolate.
No. I mean, you know what I like about Chocolate Man? He reminds me of Russ Taylor Made Dreams. Shout out to Russ.
Yeah,
he reminds me because the one thing that I say about Russ works with all cultures. You'll see all different type of cultures and people from all walks of life on this channel. And that was the first thing that drew my attention to Chocolate Man, was the fact that you could see on this channel everybody from all parts of the world enjoying their journey in Thailand. And I appreciate that about that, brother. I really caught that. I was like, oh, this brother got some of everybody on his all walks of life from different parts of the world, different accents and dialects of English, not just US or you know, just not just individuals from the United States, from all over the world, just enjoying their new life and their new journey overseas where you guys are. So I really appreciate what you're doing, man. I really do.
We ain't got no time for all that diversity and stuff y'all be doing back in the. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah. Everybody, every man trying to find their, their Shangri-La,
I see you, Kings and Dreams. I'm about to bring you up. I'm just letting Dre give Chocolate Man his flowers, but I'm gonna bring you up.
Yeah, man. I was just on the phone with like 2 hours with Kings and Dreams. That's why I didn't come on, because you had sent me the link, and this is the funny part. Me and Kings, we talking about you. We talking about Taylor Man and everything else. We've been talking for the last 2 hours. And so when I finally get a chance to look at my phone and to see him, and he telling me, Dre, I'm about to get in the car. I got things I need to do. Now, okay. All right.
And there he is. Hey, Kings and Dreams, I'm telling you straight out, man to man to your face. Don't you try to steal Gail from me. I see all this little look at this. Hey, Dre, like everybody loves Gail. Look at this. Hey, Gail, I see you, Gail. Don't let them
Hey, listen, real talk. I'm only gonna be on here for a minute. Shout out to the panel, Richie Mack, man. I see you, Chocolate Man, Big Boss, you know the vibe, bro. Dre, you know how you are mentioning, you know the vibe, man.
Oh yeah.
Rest of the brothers, man, I appreciate y'all, the respect, and I love it, man. Like, keep it going. Keep it really going, man. Keep it going, man. Big Bass, you know, man, I need some East Coast thing though. You know what I mean? I need that. I need that. I need that. I need that heat, man. I need that heat, man. Hey, listen, man, like real talk, man. I'm on dad mode, so I'm only, I just wanted to come on here and really show my appreciation, man. Man, the love, man. It's overwhelming, and it's it really means a lot to my heart, man, for real. So, and I appreciate the love and the support, man. So salute to y'all, gentlemen. Man, I love to see black brothers holding it down, man. Thank y'all, man. Richie Mac, I'm about to drop, man, but peace and love, man. Salute, bro.
Yes, we'll see you soon. We're going to do one with Kings and Dreams the day before my birthday.
Oh, yes, April 18th. Hold on. Let me say this before I drop. Monday, April 18th, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Zoom to Thailand.
Zoom.
Andre, Love Crossing Borders.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Made Dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Live on my channel.
Oh, yeah.
I got 3 OGs. Not one, not 2, but 3 OGs, man.
Yep.
I'm excited for it, man.
You better say something about the plug.
I've already talked to Big Boss, but hold on. You think I wasn't gonna shout him out? Big Boss is my hitter. Big Boss is my hitter. Come on. Shout out to Big Boss who plugged it up, man. Shout out to Big Boss who plugged it up, man. And also shout out to Felicia Jordan, because Felicia Jordan is actually the one that plugged me in with Taylor Made Dreams.
Okay.
Man, but we all are connected, man. And I'm humbled and I appreciate it, man. I appreciate, man, the love, all of y'all, man, for real. The love is real, man. All right, man. Let me get back to my dad mode, man. All right, man. Salute, though, fellas.
All right, brother.
To you, brother.
That's
man.
a good look for
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be watching, though. I'm gonna watch, but I don't want my kid making noise and all that type of stuff. So, all right, man.
That's also a good look. A black man on dad mode. That's also a good look too.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Shout out to Kings and Dreams, my guy. Subscribe to Bet Out of Debt, you guys, man. That's a good dude. He dropped a nice little bag today, man, and I wasn't expecting it because this channel's not monetized, so I don't get the super chats and all of that stuff. So that's just straight love. Appreciate that, man. Really, really, really do, man. You don't know how that hit. That hit different for real.
Man.
But like I said, my passport picture has my afro blown out, and I'm smiling like a fat kid with cake. Yeah, man. Whatever it takes, as long as you got that passport, man. Rock the afro, let it do what it do. You dig?
That's
Bruce Wayne and OG once told me that a man shouldn't even think about marriage till he has 7 stamps on his passport. Realest speech I ever heard. That is word right there. Bruce, you might have to steal that one.
I was thinking about stealing that one myself.
Let me run that back. Let me run that back. And OG once told me that a man shouldn't even think about marriage until he has at least 7 stamps on his passport.
Man, that's a good one.
Bruce, those are bars. Bars, dude. Those are bars.
Yeah,
I wish I would have done
put that on a plaque or something. Put that up on a wall or something.
Yeah, those are bars for real. Yeah, those are
options. Know your options first.
Absolutely.
Don't just walk in the store and grab the first thing you see.
Yes. Bars. Let me see. Okay, we got down to that. Okay, y'all. We're gonna just the last couple minutes before I let everybody go. We're gonna read them off. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. Like I'm mad at King and Dreams for stealing Gail, and I'm also mad at her for stealing Dre from me because Dre usually be right there with me. I was wondering where Dre was. Dre was
on the phone for 2 hours.
That's the coach. He was giving coaching lessons as usual. I'm getting Kendrick Lamar's on
a big bass beat.
Yep, Schoolboy Q vibe. That's right, Deshaun. That's right. That's what. Did you read that? Did you read that, boss, or did you come with that yourself? Because he said the same thing you said.
No, I read it earlier.
Okay, got you. But it's right. I'll get that too, Deshaun. I do. I got a little bit of that too. And the wine
I
is
thought
up.
that wine is in the morning. When he hit that in the morning, I
Be
was like,
all
wait a
over.
minute.
Yeah.
You know, being from
So
Detroit.
you gotta. A lot of times people listen to music, but you really don't listen to what he's saying or the lyrics. If you listen to the lyrics, like I'm going deep.
Yeah, I caught that. I was like, oh, he didn't hit my home group right there, the Winans.
It'll be all over in the morning. And speaking of
That's
Coach
that
Dre,
Winans Anita Baker.
yeah, Winans, yep, absolutely. It'll be all over in the morning. You're right. So Gail at night. Shout out to Andre and Andrea Love Crossing Borders. Y'all click that link, tap in on that. Y'all make sure. See the one thing that you guys are paying attention to, everybody on this panel right now, including you, Chocolate Man, including everybody. If you look in the corner in the back of Dre's over his shoulder, what do you see back there?
Black.
Do you see that? Do you see that? You see that, Chocolate Man? That's what I'm striving for.
Man,
He got
you
that
go get it,
back
man.
there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call him Black Man.
You're gonna be there like another 2 months, maybe, if that.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I told him, man. He's zooming for real.
I gotta, you know, my next goal is 56,000 because that's the size of the. You know what I do, Chocolate Man. You know, I was saying like I don't like to count numbers, but I really do. But I try not to be humble. But the way I do it is, I like when I had like, you know, I don't know, 10,000 subscribers. I'd be like, you know, how many people what stadium hosts 10,000? What stadium hosts 20,000? What stadium hosts 30,000? What stadium, to give a sense of what it is? But the Dodger Stadium hosts 56,000. So if I make it to 56,000, that's going to be my mark. I'm like, I filled up Dodger Stadium, and that's a blessing, man.
Yep.
I'm trying to get to the 100. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm going to keep working till I do. And I wish nothing but that for all of you guys, man. Chocolate Man actually deserves it more than I do because he's been putting it down and doing his thing and doing his stuff, man. You know, everybody's been there. Big Boss works his tail off. You know, Andre and Andre Love Crossing Borders. Dre puts in more work than anybody because not only does he have 4 or 5 channels? I know he wants 5. I think you got 4 or 5 now, Dre. Is it 5 now or is it 4?
5 now.
5
Andre wants to start her second one in Spanish, so she'll have 2 channels. So we'll have 6 channels.
You trying to go hard? You don't want me to call you Water Concrete? And you trying to do that? You don't want me to call you Water Concrete? I'm appalled.
I love his Walter, man. I was raised on Walter.
You want to do it in Spanish, and I can't call you Water Concrete?
I was raised on Walter.
That's shenanigans right there, boo-boo. Shenanigans. That's great, man. When you talking about doing that in Spanish, that's a power move. That's a money move right there.
Come on, man. I mean, but he does that. But I was saying that to say he does all that, and he still has time to coach us and help us and give other people advice.
Yes,
that's what makes him special. You know what I mean? Because he'll get it right now. Like literally, if I end this live right now, I get on the phone here. We'll be on the phone for 2 more hours. I mean, literally, and that's just he does that from his heart. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. He does consultations too. And he's worth every dime of it. Y'all check him before his consultations because he does it, you know, lovingly from his heart. Even the consultations, if he gives you an hour consultation, rest assured you get more than an hour. You're going to get 2-3 hours from his consultation paying for the hour. So he's definitely worth that, man. Y'all go check him out. That dude, that's why I call him the coach because he's going to put you in the game and he's going to put you on the bench. Yeah, that's the coach for real. Salute to the panel. It's Jay Clyde. Salute to you, Jay Clyde.
He the man.
That's a good dude right there.
Jay Clyde is the best.
Okay, Jay Clyde. Salute to you, Jay Clyde. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Appreciate you, man. Kings and Dreams, we all working together. Brothers love, absolutely. And it's not just black. We're black first, but we love everybody. Like we try to bring good people are good people no matter where you are. You know what I mean? And vice versa. So we try to spread the love everywhere, man, if we can, because love is love. Period. Chocolate Man in Thailand. I'm gonna check him out later, but I'll sub to every link. Keep grinding. Chocolate Man, Chocolate Man, are you tapping in while you tapped in? Is that what you're doing? Are you multitasking?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Chocolate Man, sub up. Y'all make sure y'all sub up to Chocolate Man in Thailand, man. Sub up to him. Zoom, check your Cash App. Oh shit. Yeah, your dreams. Is he showing love? I don't know how to multitask. I would literally have to stop and look at my phone, but let me see. Let me see. Can I check?
There you go. Talk amongst yourself.
I'd have to go into some.
Somebody gave you a real good compliment though, Zoom.
Really? See, I ain't even got to it yet. Let me see. Zoom to Thailand. Payment to Zoom to Thailand.
Big Bass, can you have
Wow.
the,
Wow. Look at that, man.
Whoa.
Shit up.
Whoa. He blew you up. He blew
I can't
you
make
up.
this shit up, man.
Whoa.
I can't make this.
Shout
It's
out
awesome.
to King of
Good
Dreams.
man. That's a good man.
Shout out
good,
to King of
good,
Dreams
when
on
you do
dad
good
mode.
things, good things come back, man. It's like it's amazing, bro. And like I told Big Boss, you know, I'm like, dude, I'm happy if I get 3 people on this Richie Mac. People know Zoom to Thailand, they don't know Richie Mac. But I'm telling you, man, I get more gratification out of these little things with this little 55 or however many people we have. It means more to me because it's real, it's genuine. These are the people that ride because, you know, hopefully, eventually things will get bigger. But I like it like this because it's fun. We can say what we want. We set our mind. We can support each other, man. It's a beautiful thing. Kings and Dreams, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. For real, for real. If you just say David Hasselhoff. I'm just trying to get through the end of these things so we can shut this down. I know Chocolate Man get tired. He didn't sign up for all this shit. So let's get through this. Subscribe to Big Boss Real Talk. Big Boss, we got it. Right. Subscribe, y'all. Make sure y'all check him out. Big Boss Real Talk.
Open.
Hasselhoff is of German ancestry. Oh, so that's why you think that's what it is?
Look at that name. Now that you say
Bruce Willis.
Caleb Bilal. Okay.
That's why.
Okay. All right, we'll take that.
He's a son of Germany, huh?
The native son. Okay. Yeah, Hasselhoff does sound like a German name. He might be right.
Right?
You know what I mean? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, Caleb. Thanks for letting us know that. I thought it was just on some whimsical shit, but you're right. It totally makes
Rider,
sense.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Doo-doo.
With the Night Rider, yeah.
I was in the 80s. I was an 80s baby, man.
The channel. I don't know what Z channel, but we take the Z channel. I was stationed in Germany from 95 to 2008. Live David Hasselhoff. See? Tell him, Crypto Pharaoh.
Wow.
Well, they just explained it because he's German descent.
He's German.
Totally makes sense. German went to America, made it big time, and came back home, and he's a national treasure. I get it. Okay. That totally makes sense now.
Yeah.
Totally.
Shout out to David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Hey, watch.
Bruce Willis.
I remember being in Germany when the Berlin Wall came down, man. My brother was stationed out there. Out of nowhere, Hasselhoff popped up on TV, confusing as hell. We know why now, though. We know why now. We know why now. Subscribe to Gail at Night, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to Gail at Night.
Oh yeah, that's a must do.
Gail at Night one time. Gail at Night one time. I'm telling y'all, when y'all hear her, she sounds like where is the love? She sounds like Roberta Flack.
I know, just smooth voice,
ladylike, smooth, silky skin. She got her little wrap on. You see, Gail. Gail, why don't you come tap in, Gail? Why don't you come tap in and say hello? But you and Luke Casey, if she's still around, I would love to see you and Luke Casey add some sunshine to this before we get off of here. Oh yeah, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, you go Kings and Dream. Yeah. Gail dropped you down, but yeah, subscribe to Kings and Dream. And look, he's still flirting with Gail. You know what? If you keep flirting with Gail, I'll take you off of here and watch. Now watch. Look what Gail do right after. Look at this.
Hey, King of Dreams know how to do it, man. He got the smooth word.
He flirted. He kind of trying to chicken hog Gail away from us. You see what I mean? He gonna his channel go up. He gonna say you can't work with nobody else.
You trying to
Hey, Gail, the first time he say eat the cake, anime, you better run.
Eat the cake.
I gotta get that joke. Some of y'all get that joke. Some of y'all won't.
Nat Turner. Well, not Nat Turner. Ike Turner.
Yeah. Turner. Andre got that Stinger Neo vibe. He do got the Neo vibe with the hat and everything. Huh? Yeah, Neo Dre. We gonna call him Neo Dre.
Neo Dre.
No problem with that.
And after that, subscribe to Andre and Andrea. Yep. We get down. Bruce Wayne. Laughing. Yep. Subscribe to who's next? Subscribe to Chocolate Man in Thailand. Yes, sir. Do that. Jail getting them in before we shut down. Let me see. Subscribe to Mad Vets DR. Yes, sir. Mad Vets. Done. Yes. Done and did.
Gail she hit me again. Wow.
Yep. Check out Mad Vets. She put it in. She know I'm about to shut it down. She getting everybody they love. Subscribe to King of Dreams again.
King and Dreams again.
Here we go. Where's Chuck? I'm back. Kings and Dreams. Andre, Chocolate Man, the entire panel. Where's Chuck? Yes, sir. Where's Chuck? There's Chuck.
I'm back.
Yeah. Chuck, you got to tell that story how you hated on me and then you apologized. I remember what I did. I did something.
Wow.
That I didn't know I did, but he apologized because I didn't really do what he thought I did. But to him, I did it. I didn't do it.
Next episode.
All love to Chuck. Where's Chuck? I can't super chat on here, but yes, King of Dreams, I did. Thank you, brother. I know I'm reading these things late.
75.
But yes, brother. Thank you so much, man, for your cash app. I appreciate that. Subscribe to Gail at Night. Yes, subscribe to Gail at Night. Subscribe to Gail at Night. The Queen Gail at Night.
You heard it.
Murder flag. Yes. Follow Zoom to Thailand on Instagram. Yeah, y'all got to do that one time.
There we
Follow
go.
Zoom to Thailand on Instagram, y'all. I'm trying to blow my Instagram channel up.
There you go.
There we go.
Wow.
That's the one I was talking about.
Wow.
That's the one I was talking about.
That is love, man. I'm telling you, but I can't do it without people like Chocolate Man and Dre and people that came before me and people that's coming after me, man. People that's showing me the way. It's like, you know, I got lucky. I really did, man. I had 4,800 subscribers in December. In November, no, the beginning of December, and I was like, man, just help us get to 10,000 subscribers. Me and Vitaly, I was like, help us get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, y'all. And we was like, we ain't get to know 10,000 subscribers. We only got 4,800 subscribers.
That ain't got nothing to do with luck, man. That was pure work.
That was work, brother.
And blessing.
Y'all still putting it in.
It was a blessing, yeah, man. This Thailand versus LA is gonna be crazy. I hope I ain't over pumping it, but it's gonna be crazy when y'all see that, man. I'm going in.
Every video you put out is crazy. What you talking about? You ain't never overhyping it. We already know.
I can't keep up with that, man.
We already know.
You don't have to. You Chocolate Man in Thailand. You already established bona fide. You certified gangsta out here. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. Your name and your thing speaks for itself. You know what I like, the guys that you in with. I don't know about the only one guy you hang with that I met one time is a good guy. Rides for Kicks. I like him a lot,
right,
man.
Lucas, yeah.
Yeah, Lucas. Yeah. I want to meet with him again.
I remember the story that Chris Rock told. Kevin Hart told. He said, I'm on stage. I'm doing a set. He said, and Chris get ready to come on, and you know while I'm doing my set, Chris taking notes for me, let me know if this joke was good, this joke was bad. He said, you did a good set. So Chris goes up, he does his set. I'm taking notes for him, and you know you did good, you did bad. He said, so we're sitting in the audience, and Dave Chappelle goes up. He said, not even 3 minutes into Dave's set, me and Chris look at each other, and we just took our paper and balled it up. Threw it on the floor. That's Zoom to Thailand for us,
man.
For all the rest of us that think we done something, we doing a little something. We done got our little audience, and we got our little. Soon as we saw, man, soon as I saw Rich's video, just like everybody else, we took our little 500 videos and just balled them up and threw them on the floor. Feel like we started from scratch from kindergarten. That's exactly the impact that you've had on quality when it comes to YouTube videos, man. You made all of us, whether it be black dudes, white dudes, Asian dudes, take our little scripts and throw them on the floor and make us feel like okay, let's get serious about this thing. Kind of like how with hip hop, what Rakim did to hip hop. When Rakim came off with his wordsmith, and it was like everybody took their lyrics and just threw it on the floor and like, man, listen, we gotta get serious now.
Man, Dre, this is embarrassing, bro. Because I don't, you know, it make me feel good, man, when you say that, and I love it, and you always give me my props, man. But you're sitting back there with a 100,000 subscriber plaque back there, man. You put in the work to really get where you needed to get. Come on, bro. Like you have been an exemplary example of what it means to be a YouTuber, man. Like everything you do, like I said, when it comes to like people that I know, like I don't compare nothing like that. It's like it's all about the quality of work and what it is that you do. Like you, Chocolate Man, like Boss, everybody does their own thing and does their own lane, man. So it's like, you know, I appreciate it, bro, and it makes me want to work harder, you know, to live up to the things that you say. But I got so much work to do, man. For real, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, Dre. I really do, man. Thank you, brother. Roller Tape says salute to the panel. Y'all back at it, yeah?
Shout out to Roller Tape.
We back at it. We back at it. Okay, I'm gonna do this roll call real quick for everybody. Shout out to Mad Vets one more time, one more again, because of Gail at Night. Subscribe to him. Shout out to Bet Out of Debt. Yes, Bet Out of Debt. If you watching, brother, thank you again. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you in the most humblest of ways. Thank you. Subscribe to Big Boss Real Talk. Yes, sir. Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah.
Got to do that. The plug, aka the plug.
Got to appreciate.
Shout out to Gail at night who keeps everything going. Let me see what we got. Kings and Dreams. He laughing at us. Why you laughing? Why you laughing, King and Dreams? He laughing at us. Zoom cold with it. What I'm cold about, Zoom? What are you talking about, King and Dreams? Richie held us.
Your
Richie had
editing
us when he
skills.
said,
They don't discriminate.
That is one of his lines.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's funny, man? There's another YouTuber, man, popular dude, man, but I'm not gonna say his name, man. But he gets caught up in the race, and he's like, man, you shouldn't talk about, this and that. And they don't. I'm like, dude, Thailand's for everybody, bro. Like, you caught up in that. Like, I can't even that kind of energy. I can't even entertain that kind of energy.
No.
You know what I mean? It's like, how you gonna come to a foreign place and have that kind of energy? It's like, if you really feel that way, you need to be on the front lines of whatever it is you believe in. You know what I mean? Don't come out here with that energy. I can't be around negative energy, dude. I just can't. It's just don't. I just don't. It's just a waste of time. Like, I just don't get it, man. But yeah, they don't discriminate out here. They really don't. Chocolate Man is a tall dude. I'm a short dude. Hey, man, I can pull everything Chocolate Man can pull. And then some, if I put my mind to it.
Same thing here.
You got that game, Richie Mac, though.
Same thing here.
Yeah, I do got a mouthpiece. I do got a mouthpiece. That is true. But in LA, you need a mouthpiece. You know what I mean? You gotta have a mouthpiece.
Got to talk fast in California, man.
Yeah. You gotta have a mouthpiece. But I backed it up with my work. You know what I mean? I would say stuff, but then I would back it up. But yeah. You gotta have a mouthpiece, man. You got to. Yeah, but you're right, Carol. I did, man. They don't discriminate. That's real talk, though. Bruce Ray just subbed the Man Vets as well. My man is hilarious.
Oh, hey, yeah, I subbed myself. So yeah.
Hey, Andre, I want to be on your show.
Yeah.
Oh man, anytime, man. Anytime. I'm glad that you said that, because I'm doing more panel shows on Friday night drinking hand. So definitely, because I got some topics that I just want mature panels on there anyway. And most of our audience are mature guys anyway. We don't deal with the childishness and the back and forth arguments. Our panels are somewhat like Rich, what you guys are now. This is what we normally do as far as panels. So I definitely want all you guys to make sure that if it's all right, I get you guys information from Rich, and I'll be reaching out to you guys this week to definitely, and I mean all you guys, to be on the panel, because I want my man Big Bass to share his music and get the word out there in regards to what he's doing and his opinion on traveling and passports. Big Boss, I wanted him last week, but he was busy doing his thing. So, he's just as busy as I am. Big Boss put him out there like mixtapes.
Yeah,
like
mixtapes. Yeah, every time I wake up,
it don't matter what time of the day. Big Boss got his live stream going. And so,
I got you, Coach. Put me in, Coach. I got you.
So definitely. So I definitely want to get all you guys information, because I don't want my opinion to be dominant, because I want guys to hear the perspective of opinions from around the world of brothers that are successfully doing what others want to do.
Everybody on this single channel, and y'all shout out to Malcolm. Malcolm he's not a YouTuber. He's none of that. He was just a dude that's traveled, that's had an opinion, and stood on everything that he believes in, and comes with facts. It says that he spit out numbers, the GDP of Germany. He was like hitting, but of course he lives in Germany. But I'm saying the facts he spit. Everybody on this panel is good for you.
Hey, wait a minute. This the brother that was on the last video?
Yes.
Oh man, dude.
And watch drink. Yeah, man.
Hat off for you, man.
Brother.
He showed the chrome dome.
Man, brother, I am so proud of this brother here. That window of time, those statements that you were making, it was like you realized that I got 5 minutes to get this out. What would I say? And man,
bars.
Everything was bars. Everything you said, man. I mean, man, it was, man. Listen, yeah, you had an impact. If you need a channel, bro.
Right?
You really do. You really do, man. That knowledge that you were throwing out so rapidly, so easily, all that was from subconscious. You didn't even have to think about it. It was like bam, 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 bam.
And he's sitting with three people he doesn't even know. Like he said, you tell him real quick, Malcolm, what you said, what you was gonna do when you was talking to your friends. You saw Zoom to Thailand up until today. Tell him the sequence of events. Watch this.
No, I just saw the stuff and I was like, yo, I'm gonna go to Thailand and I'm gonna meet this cat right here and I'm just gonna figure out how this thing gonna roll. But I said it's gonna happen this way. So, I sat there and I emailed him a couple of times. He reached back and I said, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. Here's my plan. I come around these dates. I don't know if he believed me at that time, but sure enough, a week and a half out, I'm like, hey man, I'm there next week. You know what I'm saying?
I literally did that to Ace when Ace was at Ace Live. Shout out to Ace Live. I did that to him.
Shout out to Ace Live.
He had 200 subscribers. I said, bro, I'm coming out in the comment section. I said, I'm coming out to Colombia. Do you mind to send me show me around? He was like, oh man, you coming out? Come on down. And we've been brothers ever since, man. And so I know what it's like to reach out to your favorite YouTubers or some of your favorite YouTubers and just say, dude, I don't know the agenda, but I'm on my way.
Yeah. I did that with Russell Taylor. Taylor.
Right.
Malcolm, you can't do nothing till you retire first. You gotta retire first, then you can do all this YouTube stuff later. But retire first so you can get that pension check and that disability check. Okay.
There you go.
You gotta do that first. All right.
I'm at 90% right now. I'm working on that 100.
That ain't good enough. You can't be in that club if you ain't 100. So keep on working.
Working on it.
All right.
I'm doing it, brother.
There you go.
Man, brother, that was good. That was really insightful, that video, man. I easily watched that video 4 times.
Wow.
I watched it 4 times, and then I watched it 3 times the first day, and then maybe 3 days later I watched it again. I was like, man, that's this brother bringing it.
You know what was funny about it? It was literally just a conversation. It wasn't really like an interview.
Right.
We were having lunch. Yeah.
Like that's how it went. That whole conversation would say 30, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave it to you in a 13-minute clip, but it was like
he was
but the way he framed it and the way he choreographed the whole conversation to the pictures to the visuals, that's what made it impact.
But I told him he's gifted in that. I told him up front. I'm like, man,
that's what it is. Because if you'd have just sat down and just started talking, it probably would have been like, okay, some of that would have caught, but because he had the visuals to go with it, and then he was like throwing his commentary in the middle of it, like, wow. So it made us like tune in more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I told him he's gifted at that. He's gifted.
Hollywood.
Well, that's gonna fill the Rose Bowl Stadium, so you're gonna be good to go, Richie.
Yeah,
that's what we're trying to do.
That was my goal. I kid you not. The Rose Bowl. When I finally got there.
How many people is that hold?
101,000. 101,000.
101.
Wow.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was my goal.
Well, Dre's done that.
Once we got our plaque, I literally looked up the Rose Bowl Stadium, especially being a Michigan man, and I just took a few moments out, man, to just be appreciative to what God has done to get us to be able to feel the Rose Bowl. That's exactly what I did.
I'm an Ohio State man, so you know where we go in November.
My condolences. My condolences to the loss of to the young man that just passed on.
He was on something. Yeah, he was on something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he was on something. I thought he accidentally got hit.
Yeah, the car he got out in the truck.
That's what they said.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't accident. He was trying to cross the interstate. Who accidentally tried to cross the interstate?
Oh wow.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah,
okay.
You just don't go out. You just don't go out to. I'm in DC. Interstate 495. You just don't go out there and say I'm gonna just cross the interstate like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to be on something. You got to be on something. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And he got hit by a dump truck.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they said his car broke down and he got out to fix his car.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Nah, well,
I don't know. That's what
he got hit by a dump truck trying to cross the interstate.
Trying to cross the interstate.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, so
that's crazy.
I mean,
that's
couldn't help himself. He had to come back, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, you dropped the super chat. Hey, let me tell you to your face. Thank you, brother, for the super chat, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man.
Dude.
Big boss, man. I know you were saying, I was bombing you yesterday.
Yeah, you were.
I had to do that, man. You my guy, bro. You my guy. I had to do that, bro. I had to do that. You know, I gotta lay up the Saxton, Neiman Marcus, but it's all good. It's all good,
right.
man. You know,
money well spent. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Sorry, man. I'm driving, so if my connection ends up cutting off, I apologize.
Nah, don't trip, man. I'm just grateful and appreciative of the super chat, man. We finna shut it down soon, man. I'm almost at the end of the super chat. Jamela Scholar next says, Richie Mack, can we get the David how do we say the caddy of the day? I can't even do it now because my voice is all messed up. Let me see. Here we are at Pattaya, Thailand Golf Course and Resort. Here we look at the woman and they look like
really quick, are you guys hearing any feedback from my end or no? You guys good?
No, man.
You good.
You messed up the flow, King.
Yeah, man. I was doing my David Adams, bro. That's the best I can give you, man. King of Dreams. I was trying to think of what to say because I have to think about where I'm at. When I look at the caddies is when I think of the David Attenborough thing. But yeah, man, voiceovers is what I do. You understand me?
Okay.
You dig? Contact Andre via email. ASPens 2011. Y'all get that. That's the coach's
any type
email.
of consultation that the guys want in regards to relocating to different locations.
Yeah,
around the world,
definitely take that consultation, man. You know, between Friday and today, Andre is giving me a lot of gems, and I've known Andre before I was a content creator. Like a lot of game Andre gave me, man.
And gave
take
you more
that consultation, man.
I guarantee he gave you more than your money's worth.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, Zoom, you know, if you don't mind, I want to say this. Like, if you want to be the best version of yourself, don't worry about investing in yourself, man. Don't worry about that. Like, I invested in a camera, I invested in a microphone. I'm working on 300 subscribers, man, you know. And yeah, it's gonna hurt. But the thing about it is that, you know, what are the benefits? What are you looking for in the future?
You talking about me?
You got to think about the future. And if you want to hear people who have experience, you got to invest in that. You know, that's why I blew up Big Boss. That's why I blew up you. That's why I blew up Andre. That's why I blew up TMD. Because the game, when it's organic and it's real, invest in that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's telling the audience to invest in you.
man.
Yeah. You talking about the audience?
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking to me. I'm like, I thought I'd do it best.
Yeah. So you on dad mode? We gonna let you drive. He's about to end it.
Oh anyway. No! I was talking about the audience. I'm sorry. So sorry if it came up the wrong way.
I thought you talking about me. I'm like, I do invest. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking to the audience. No, not you, bro.
Okay. I was like,
no. I'm sorry, man.
How you gonna come on my show and talk about me?
I'm like, did I drop the ball?
Like, no. Come on, Zoom. I would never do that. No. No, I apologize if that came up the wrong way, but no, I was talking to the audience.
That was actually some solid advice, though. You know, to be honest with you.
And we do consultations for up.
Okay, all right, yeah. I definitely did not want to make things awkward, but no, I was trying to give solid advice.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I got to give a shout out to light skinned James Stewart, who looks like he's dark skinned on that picture, but he said that's LeBron. I thought that was him. He talking about us light skinned brothers got to stick together. I look at that picture. I'm like, you look like Wesley Snipes. How you talking about these light skinned brothers got to stick together? Shout out to James Stewart, brother. It is hard work to get to 100, man. It really is.
He said it's hard work to get to 100%. I'm thinking disability rating. Say it's only as hard as you want to make it hard. It's not hard. You just got to know what to do. Tell him to holler at me.
Damn.
Oh, I thought he meant hard to get to 100K subscribers.
He's talking about the VA rating. No, he's at 100.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell him to holler at me. He gonna cost him a Diet Coke though. It ain't free.
Damn,
he's at 100 already. The comment before that he said he's at 100.
Yeah,
you said the game is to be sold. Not
to be told. I gotta get a Diet Coke. Subscribe to Andre and Andrea, y'all. Bruce Rain said the buddy has some issues going on. Said buddy has some issues going on. The guy that got hit. Bruce Rain is one of my best Patreon members, y'all.
Shout out to Bruce.
Yeah, man. Bruce is he's solid, man. I hear from Bruce at least 3-4 times a day through my Patreon or something. Bruce is always he sees you when you're sleeping. He's like,
you want ice cream?
Man. Patreon, that's all good.
Right. Contact
What do you want to eat though?
Patreon.
Yes,
you got to tell me what you want to eat.
They doing daddy rolls.
If you hungry, just let me know.
Daddy daycare.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh,
sorry, what happened?
Can I get a Happy Meal?
We're gonna let you have that. We're gonna let you have that one. We're gonna let you have that, Kings and Dreams, Daddy. We're gonna let you have that. We're gonna let you have that. Let me see.
Hey, Richie, Mac, whenever we go out, I think we should go out with a big bass beat. Whenever we go out, man, we gotta have an outro. We gotta have an outro for the live.
I'm not mad at that. We almost there. We at that point. Ron Bizzle said, I'm so proud of all you brothers on this panel. Thanks for sharing. I think Ron Bizzle, somebody, was it you, Ron, that kept saying, you need to get Chocolate Man? You need to get Chocolate Man. Somebody kept saying that to me. And I was like, yeah, I'm talking to him. They've been telling me to bring you on, Chocolate Man, for a minute. Chocolate Man,
I hear you. You've been on. You know Richie Mac. You know Zoom the Tech. You know that. I know, bro. We're gonna get there.
Yeah. Was it Ron Bizzle saying that? Was that Ron Bizzle saying that, Chocolate Man, or was it somebody else?
I don't even know. Yeah. I get it from all angles. So
yeah.
I get the emails, I get the chats, all that. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad they know about us. You know what I mean? We trying to make a difference out here. You know what I mean? We trying to do our thing.
Y'all are, man. Y'all definitely making a difference.
Yeah, man. We all are. Like I said, we got Thailand, Germany, Texas, Oakland, another Thailand, Colombia, and where you at, man? Man, where you at, Uncle Alan? Where you at?
Porta Plata.
DR. Come on, man.
We got DR in the house.
We got DR, Colombia, Thailand, Germany, and the U.S. in 2 different states, man. Don't you love technology, man? Our old asses just made it, dude. If we was 10 years older, we probably wouldn't even want to be messing with technology. We got a perfectly good horse.
What's this thing in here?
How does button work?
Right.
What is MadVet's YouTube channel and contact info? Did Gail drop that? Gail, you dropped MadVet. We'll get to it again.
He just dropped it again.
Crazy and Fearless. If y'all trying to travel anywhere, go to Crazy and Fearless Travel. That's who I'm using to get around. Check them out, man, for the travel. If y'all trying to get around, do your thing. Crazy and Fearless Travel, you dig? Bruce Rain, can we end it on the preview of LA versus Thailand? Yeah, you want to end with that? Okay, we'll play. Big Baz is on that as well.
Yeah.
But we can do a Big Baz beat too. But you know what you can do, Baz? Why don't you play your beat while I'm reading these off, so we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone and that way. Yeah. Oh, that's my other joint too. I am one of them. Yeah. See, Ron Bizzle, it is. Okay, Ron. Yeah, man. You've been telling me about Chocolate Man in Thailand, but yeah, I've been up on my man for a minute. Yeah. Check it out. Hey,
let's get it.
Let me do my dance.
I just want to zoom out the Thailand.
Yeah, that's that suit dance. That's that suit dance right there. When he got the suit.
Nah.
That's that suit dance.
She love chocolate, watch her walk it, then she fine. She run in the hills like she 5'9".
Here come.
Nah. Richie, Mac, overseas. That's that.
He got the move, y'all.
Richie Mac, travel over.
Light on his feet. Twinkle toes. We got your twinkle toes. Pause.
I just want to.
We need to copyright that. We need to copyright that.
I just want to zoom up in Thailand.
Oh man, that sounds
I just want to zoom up in Thailand. I just want to zoom up in Thailand.
Hey,
I just want to zoom up in Thailand. I just want to zoom up in Thailand.
Yeah.
I just want to zoom up in Thailand.
Hey,
all right, y'all.
There it is.
You did.
Charlie, you did.
Shout out to Big Bass. Big Bass
sir.
on the
Shout
beat.
out to Big Bass.
Big Bass on the beat.
Big Bass is doing it, y'all. Big Bass, you got to make sure you leave. Big Bass, you know what you should do? Like you see how when we take these away, you can see our names. You got Big Bass. Put your email or something there. So
Next time, I put my
that way.
IG. I say IG, man.
You're too talented. Yeah, I mean, that too. Your IG, whatever, you know. But you're too talented for people not to be able to get in contact with you at will. They need to be able to get in contact with you. Compton Crip. Where we see Compton Crip? Is that Compton Crip with you in the house? Crip walking. Don't make me hit it. Don't make me hit it.
Hit it.
I can hit it. I can hit it.
Straight.
Hit it is that time. I can hit it, y'all. Don't get it messed up. I can hit it if I need to. You dig? All right, Cat Daddy two-step.
You said Cat Daddy two-step. You that old man with the captain hat on and the church socks.
These are my Russian socks, man. Vitaly hit me up from Russia.
Okay.
From
Russia with love.
Yeah, man, it was my Russian socks. I wear these every day. Shout out to Pattaya in Russia, man. You know it's going bad over there. So hopefully that all gets better and worked out. Shout out to Vitaly and his people. You know what I mean? Man, Vest, do you assist vet anywhere but DR?
As long as you're overseas, we can do some things.
Okay. Man, Vet, I'm so happy you came on today, brother. I got to give you a special shout out, man. I appreciate you, man. You said you was gonna do it. You're a good dude. You fun. You funny. You got that energy. It's so funny, like because like people they see the golf thing I do, the caddy of the day, and people want to come and play golf with me. And it's like, man, I don't want to learn nobody. It got to be good energy around me. You know what I mean? I can't. I'm here to have fun. It's like, but when people just come in and then they just click and just jump in the mix like that, where you don't have to work hard. People like you, man, I love it, man. I appreciate you so much. I'm glad we met. I'm glad you told me about you, and thank you so much for your support, brother. Like, I really, really appreciate it, man.
It all goes to you, man. You took a leap of faith and you made it happen. And I, next to God, I thank you for letting me be able to bring something to the veterans in Thailand, and not only that, but to the panel and all the folks that's watching. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is the new Million Man March. This is what we're doing right now. Is the new Million Man March, and I'm glad.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. Okay, y'all, I'm about to bring somebody up now. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all who it is. Chocolate Man, you got to stay on a little bit longer. I know you're ready to go, but I got to leave you. I got to kidnap you for a little bit longer because I'm about to bring up somebody that I ain't never seen come up for nobody. Y'all ready for this? I'm about to bring up the Queen.
Hey.
Damn.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, Gail.
Coach Dre, how you doing?
Doing all right.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? I'm awesome. I'm leaving Atlanta right now, so I'm traveling. I had a small little private meetup to other YouTubers this weekend, so I'm back on the road. And I said, I'll pull over so I can show my face.
Don't she sound like Roberta Flack? I'm telling them how you sound like Roberta Flack when you talk.
Yeah.
I love your voice.
Tell me my pain.
Yeah, you want to say something for us?
I can't sing.
Yes, you can.
I can't sing at all.
You sure? You sound like you can sing.
That's okay.
In the shower by myself.
There we go.
I sound real good in the shower by myself.
Well, you need that feminine energy, Richie Mac. That's what you missing. You missing just a little bit of feminine energy.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. To see Gail do this, I ain't seen Gail get on for the lead. Have you ever been on lead streams, Gail? Have you ever went up?
I went on one of his when he had the 100K subscriber party. I went on his panel that day.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been here before, but I didn't cam up on your channel before, Richie Mac. That's what it was. I've been on your other channel before on your panel.
You wasn't cammed up. You wasn't cammed up.
I wasn't cammed up.
Yeah, it's a big difference when you cammed up. We get to see that pretty skin, that pretty smile,
that
little Badu rap.
Thank you.
You know,
I got the front put up today. I got her on a rap today.
Ooh, look good. I see that interior of that car. That car look kind of nice
Right.
too.
I
don't know
caught
what
that
you
too.
whipping,
I love
you whipping in, but
I
it look
caught
like
that
it's whipping
too.
something. Ooh, got
I
the
caught that
element
too.
on
It's
it.
nice. Listen, I
Hey,
love
God is
it.
I didn't
good.
say nothing,
God
but
is
I caught
good.
it.
Yeah.
Won't he do it?
Amen. On a Sunday.
Love it.
On a Sunday
Mhm.
afternoon.
Yeah,
Amen.
groove it up.
Yes.
Look like that range. That look like
Monday,
that
Monday
range.
for Zoom.
Yep. Well, yeah,
No,
Monday for
it's
me.
not the range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Gail, I gotta tell you
Yeah.
to your face, man. I gotta tell you to your face what a great human being you are. Not just a
Yeah, you
moderator, but
really
a
are.
human being.
Oh,
What a
thank
great person,
you.
man. Gail helped me when I didn't know what I was doing, like trying to do my first live stream, and I didn't know you had to wait 24 hours to go live, and I had lead attorney supposed to be coming up in 2 hours, and I had to cancel it. And Gail just helped me, just went through everything, helped me set things up, helped me and
Yeah,
Vitaly.
we did a crash course.
Huh? What you say,
Yeah,
Gail?
we did a crash course.
I did.
Did a
I
crash
did.
course. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you dragged me through that. You helped me get through that. You and Steel Curtain, man. I love both of y'all so much, man.
Yeah,
Just
Steel
thank you so
Curtain.
much. Yeah, that's my guy.
It was
I haven't met
fun.
him. Huh? What you say,
It
Gail?
was fun. Our one-on-one on it was fun though, wasn't it?
Yeah. It
We
was.
made it fun. You make things fun though, Richie Mack. So
Yeah, it gotta be, man. Life's too short, man. We gotta laugh, man. I'm a slide into my casket. You ain't going to push me in. I'm a slide in. I did it all. I did everything I needed to do.
There you
I had a
go.
bunch of fun. Everything. God, I'm ready. All right, here we go. Like,
There we
let's
go.
do
you
it.
go.
Make me now.
Yeah,
Yep. That's it.
what's up. But
That's it.
Gail,
yeah.
it's gonna be impossible for you to drop links while you're here. So let me see. Did you get we got everybody's link about 12 times, right?
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
everybody's link in here. I have a Big Boss Real Talk. I have the Chocolate Man in Thailand. Andre and Andrea Love Crossing Borders. I have King and Dreams, I believe it was.
Yep.
Bet Out of Debt.
Yep.
I put my channel in there as well.
Amen.
And somebody else.
That's it, ain't it?
Oh, DR. Vet.
Med
was
vet.
it?
Mid-vet.
Yeah.
Med Vet. DR, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've
And
been
she's
posting them throughout the stream, so people
Right.
come in new, they didn't see it, they'll see it,
right,
in the chat.
right. Yeah, they'll get it in the
Yep.
chat. That's what's up. That's what's up. So where's Luke Casely? I just need you and Luke. I get Luke Casely. I didn't hit the trifecta. She probably gone now.
Oh
she probably
man,
supporting
she's the
somebody
sweetest
else's live.
person too.
Yeah.
She's such a sweetheart. I love
She
Luke
really
Hazley.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have you and Luke Casely. I want to do an episode with you and Luke Casely. Can we do that? Can I do salt and pepper?
We definitely can. I got her number. We communicate.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got her number. I'll see when she's available. Yeah.
Shot? Where's Chuck shooting his shot?
That would be Evan.
The last two comments. Where's
Who's
Chuck?
shooting the shot?
Where's
gentlemen.
Chuck?
Let me see
Last two
the.
comments?
Oh, ladies, man.
Oh, where's Chuck?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, Gail, let me read a super chat off to Gail. Gentlemen, respect, gentlemen,
see it.
respect, but I'm a ladies man now. The panel's looking like something. Gail, hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, man.
Where's Chuck? He ain't playing, man.
Well, Chuck's saying, where's Gail? Let me see. He got another. What did he say after that? What he?
That's the same thing.
Oh, it's the same one.
It's the same comment.
He put it up twice.
Mhm.
He made sure you get it.
You want to make sure. You want to make sure.
But he's spamming the chat, huh?
Yeah, Bruce Red jumped in and
Double
said,
tap.
"Where's Chuck?" Facts. This is an exclusive. It is an exclusive. We got
That's
Gail
the
at
last
night.
one.
Yeah, at night. In the
Gail at night.
daytime. Hello.
That's the best way to
In the
that's best way to
daytime.
end it.
Yeah.
That's the best way to end it. You know what I mean? With Gail at night, how can you lose? How can you lose? I think this is the best way to end it. Y'all good? Y'all got anything else to say? I want to give a shout out to everybody before we go. Shout out to Malcolm, who's the reason for this super chat. Malcolm, your knowledge and wisdom and your travel experience and the fact that you got up and did something instead of talking about it, you actually did it. You said, I'm gonna meet this guy. You did it. You made an impact. You did it. And you didn't even know what you was doing. You was talking. You were just being who you were, which is a genuine, authentic self. And gave game to a lot of brothers that don't really know the game, bro. So I appreciate you, man, so much. We'll do an interview because people are asking for a part 2. So of course we're gonna get together. We're friends for life now. So we're gonna always do stuff. I know you coming back. When are you coming back?
June, actually. I was up there plotting June.
What date?
Oh wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Since I'm in the military, we get a 4-day. So it's like right around the middle, and then I tack on like some vacation with that. So I'm gonna stretch it out another like 2 weeks that way.
Okay.
So it'll probably be like the middle to late June.
I'm June 14th. I'm 14th to the 28th. That's the middle.
Okay.
Me 14 to the 28. I'll be there too.
14 it is.
14th to the 28th.
Oh, y'all
Richie
doing
Rich,
it.
roll the tape is 14th to the 28th.
I might stretch it to July though, because that 4th of July weekend, I might just stretch it an extra week.
You might as well. You got a 4-day. You get a 4-day pass on that.
Yeah.
He knows. What happened to the queen? I lost the queen. Oh, there she go. Okay, I lost the queen for a minute there. Where's she at? There she go. Okay, I'm just giving everybody their flowers. This is my little custom thing. I give everybody their flowers before I let them go and tell everybody individually what they is. Big Baz, I got to give you your flowers and tell you, brother, thank you for all the hot music, for the hot tracks, for everything you do, for the support, for the intelligence you bring, for everything you do, bro. I appreciate you, man, more than you ever will know. Thank you so much for everything, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Boss, the plug. Thank you, brother, for everything that you've done. Thank you for always being there for me, connecting me with certain people. Hopefully today everybody's gonna connect with everybody. So this is we're gonna intertwine. We're gonna make it shake like some spaghetti. We're gonna get it all together.
You the plug within the plug. I'm the plug, and you the plug in the plug.
There you go. There you go. There you go. That's all we need. It's all based off love. So let me get us to Chocolate Man, because I know he probably has to go. Chocolate Man, I got to give you your flowers, brother, man. Thank you so much for being a trendsetter, a path setter. You was the original person that I knew about out here doing this thing. Man, you always have a good demeanor and a good spirit about yourself. You came out here, didn't have to. People been wanting us to come together. If you ever need me to come on your channel or anything you need from me, I'm there for you. We can do some stuff with our girls together. Whatever it is you need or you want to do, brother, I got you, man. So thank you so much, man, for your time and coming on the channel, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate your time. It's very valuable, and I know you wasn't planning on being here this long. So thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thank you so much, man. And now I gotta give it up. Gail, I gotta wait on you. I gotta do you last, Gail. I gotta give it up to Uncle Allen. Uncle Allen, thank you so much for being a part of this stream tonight, brother. I appreciate you for all of this. I appreciate everything you've done. I appreciate the fact that you bring a whole different energy to what we're doing. And you bring something for my vets, which a large portion of my subscribers are vets. And so you're filling that void and you're helping people. You're doing a service to people, and you're doing it with a happy demeanor. You're funny. You're fun to be around. This is the beginning of a forever friendship. I appreciate you, brother. And hopefully, like, whenever you want to come on the stream, you can, and we'll get it all together in June. You dig?
All right, baby. Hey, don't get your passport. Don't get your passport. Don't go to the post office. Don't do none of that. Okay.
County fair. Go to the county fair.
Richie, they asked for you to repost that video.
And all that stuff. Join the 4-H club.
That little sample you got with the LA versus
Thailand. Yeah, I'm gonna do that last. I'm just giving flowers first. Because when I push that up, everybody's gonna leave. I mean, you guys are gonna leave, but they'll probably still watch. I'm gonna put that up. And then Coach Andre. Coach Andre, the reason why I love you so much is because everything you do is sincere and you mean it. When you give me a compliment, you mean it. When you tell me advice on something, you mean it. Everything you do, you mean from the heart. You help everybody, not just me. And you're just like a pillar in this YouTube streets, man. I just wish there was more people like you, brother. Appreciate you. I can't wait to come to Columbia and see you. We hang out in person. I can't wait to see where we go with all of these things that we're doing together. You as a mentor, as a friend, as a coach, I appreciate you, man. I never get tired of saying it. I never will. I hope that the connections I'm making through here, people can make these same connections through you and with me. We can all come together and really do something, man. Because we got big plans on things that we're going to be doing. So you know what I'm talking about. Gail knows what I'm talking about. Certain things that we're going to be doing. So, brother, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything. And you already know. I'm probably talk to you in a few minutes. And Gail at night. Gail at night. What can I say? Gail at night. You, just to have you on the show, man. Just to have you, somebody who works so hard for everybody. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, there's a little sucker out there that's been giving Gail at night a hard time, harassing her.
Where he at? Where he at?
He's a goof, man. He's a goof.
Nobody.
He's a goof, you know. But even through that, you know, people talk about Gail, like calling her all kind of, you know, because she helps us and does, oh, you doing this for free and you doing this and you doing that, and you know, and just making Gail feel bad about being who she is, man. You know what I mean? So, Gail, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, man, every last one of us appreciates you, whether you're their moderator or not, just who you are as a human being and who you are as a person. And the fact that you came on the Richie Mac live stream, legendary. Not only did you show off your pretty skin and your pretty smile and your rap, but you showed off your whip. You even
leave his feet alone.
Yeah. How she does all this, Gail, just real quick, I'm not trying to be in your business, but how many channels are you like working at one time right now? How many do you have going? That's a real question.
How many do I moderate at a time? I mean, like live or just in general?
In general and at a time. That's a two-part question. In general,
I mean, I don't know how many riches I have, but I was moderating usually like 3 to 5 at a time.
And that includes
wait, at a time?
At a time.
At one time, say like, you know, there are some who get priority, like Richie Mac and Zoom Thailand, they get priority.
Yeah, of course.
TLA gets priority.
Of course.
MTR gets priority. You know.
Wait a minute.
What?
MTR stole you from me too?
You didn't know that?
I
knew that.
You did that right after the stream, baby.
I knew that. I'm going to call MTR right now.
I thought you knew that.
I might have known, but didn't pay attention. I didn't.
Yeah, man.
It was definitely after my stream because I told him about Gail. Hey, MTR know what he's doing. So when he stole you from me after we did this thing together, is that when y'all got together?
I'm not sure.
Coach.
Yeah,
you sure? You know
MTR right now. It was right after the stream, boy.
Yeah.
He don't play.
Yeah.
Come here, Gail. Let me talk to you.
He just right. Hey, come here.
Hey,
so, Gail, let's get.
Okay, OJ gets priority. You know, so there are certain people who take care of me and really respect what I'm doing and respect my craft and appreciate me. They get priority.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so sometimes Nathan Daly, the ex-police officer, he gets, you know, and a few others.
I love Nathan Daly. We got to bring him on. I love that. These men are great dudes.
I just met with him. He's in Atlanta. We had a lunch together yesterday. That's why I came to meet up with him and some other YouTubers that I want to connect him with.
He wrote me. He writes me all the time. I haven't talked to him, but please, man, tell Nathan Daly to come on.
We could have talked today. Well, yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the channel too. Yeah. Okay. So basically, you're saying you deal with quality people. I'm not calling myself quality. I'm saying quality in your life.
You're right.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying she can afford to be selective with who she works with. I get that. I totally get it. You know what I mean? And it's not about how many subscribers. It's about who they are.
Right. And like you're rarely on at the same time, but in case you were, I have all of y'all at one time. I have several devices. And sometimes I may mute or turn you down depending on what's going on. So I can, you know, but I take care of all at the same time. 3 to 5.
Wow.
At one time.
On multiple devices, boy. She be this phone. I got 3 phones. One for the lead, one for NTR.
Putting people on timeout. She put people on timeout and everything. Gail does though. Gail be watching people too. Hey, y'all act up. Gail will handle you.
I'm pretty loose with the timeout and putting and blocking people. I have, you know, I'll give them a warning because I'm all for freedom of speech, but you can't be disrespectful, you know.
Right. Did you have any problems, Chocolate Man, in Thailand when you doing your streams? Do people come in and spam you or do any goofy stuff to you?
Oh, we got a team, but I got a strong team, man. My moderator, I can't do without him, man. You gotta have him. You always gonna get haters, always. So yeah.
But you know what's crazy about that?
I appreciate them Gale types. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. Gale is like, you need Gale types. That's the best way to put it. You know what's funny, man? At least what Gale, maybe Gale and Steel Curtain don't tell me, but I don't get a lot of negativity. Like, do I, Gale? Do I get a lot of? I don't get too much hate, do I?
No, you don't. You know, you're gonna always have, it's not even enough to even mention.
Right.
And if we had to block anybody, I'll usually let you know if I had to block somebody, and I'll give you a breakdown of what they said.
Right.
And what I said, and I'll send you a screenshot, because YouTube has it where if you're not watching it, because you're the host, you should have to stop and read the chat all the time and try to, monitor the chat. So that's our position as moderators. So what I will do if I have to block someone, I'll send you a screenshot of what they said. And so you'll decide, you'll know who it is because they have the name on there, and you'll see what they said. You'll decide to leave it, the decision final, or you can go and reverse it in your YouTube studios. But you won't be able to see it in the chat anymore once you close the stream down. That's what YouTube should change, but
right.
That's just YouTube.
Hey,
so
Gail,
that's what you don't know what happened.
You might be running YouTube one day, knowing you might slide up.
They need to go on and hire me.
You're gonna be working for Google.
They really do. Yeah, they really do.
I have so many ideas that they could to implement in this YouTube on this platform, but
it's not for free.
Yeah.
Right.
They go ahead and get you your chips.
Yeah. Now Blake said y'all be sleeping on Gail. She high tech.
High tech, man.
Y'all be sleeping on Gail.
Multiple devices. That's what get me. Multiple devices at the same time. Wow.
Yeah, I got 3 with me right now.
See, 3.
Wow.
Phone, tablet, all that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, that's what's up, Gail, man. Thank you so much for stopping by, Gail. I appreciate you so much. And I owe it to lead attorney, man. Lead attorney was the one that was giving Gail's praises. He was giving Gail's praises, man. He's always, I've never I don't care. A lot of people might disagree or whatever. I haven't seen lead attorney be off on too many things, man. I have not seen him he speaks from the heart, and the things he says is legit. He did a whole chapter, he said, on Gail at night on his Gail, I still
a 30-minute module on his live streaming course. On his
I got that course too.
You do? Did you see the thing on Gail? You haven't watched it yet?
You know what? I paid for it. I haven't even went through it yet. I'll be like that.
Yeah. But you still support it. You still support Gail. Gail be she didn't even look at it. She said she's scared she's gonna start crying. Huh? Did
I'm
you
so soft.
I'm gonna go look at it today now. I paid for the course, but I haven't used it.
Okay, yeah.
Well, at least you got it. It's on deck if you need it.
There you go.
Yeah, I got it.
You know what I mean? It's on deck if you need it, man. So yeah, so that's cool, man. So I'm gonna end it off with the LA versus Thailand. Gail, I don't know if you've seen that yet. I've been working real hard on it, but all the my friends keep stopping me and talking and all this stuff. I'll never get a chance to finish. So we
got a shout out to the panel and everybody in the chat who subscribed, who liked the stream, who shared the content. Be sure to share the content. Richie Mack has reached his subscriber count, but he has not reached his watch hours. So go back and watch some of his older content and get the 4,000 watch hours. Let's get Richie Mack monetized on his channel.
Hey, how do I know when my watch hours are there? Because Big Boss knows everything. He's like, man, I got 3,482. I need 2 more. I do 3 more
analytics.
Yeah, he be having
analytics. You got Big Boss. You got the Coach Dre here.
Coach
it's
Dre,
YouTube studios, yeah.
I got my own YouTube studios.
You gotta go see the doc, man. So your dope
Yeah, I definitely got to do that.
Just if you ain't doing nothing after this stream, just hit me up and we'll take like 10 minutes.
You can just stay on the StreamYard. Stay behind the scenes on the StreamYard and close when she finishes. Close. Well, you know how we did before.
Right.
Yeah, stay on StreamYard and talk.
But all y'all got to do is ask Chocolate Man in Thailand. All y'all got to do is ask Chocolate Man in Thailand what time it is in Thailand right now. Chocolate Man, would you like
what time is it in Thailand?
3:27 in the morning. Can we get off?
3:27 a.m.
Monday. It's still Sunday here.
Yeah, he ready to get him some sleep.
Sunday afternoon. I'm about to lay it down, y'all. But thank y'all so much for everything. But I will, Gail, I will talk to you later on. Boss Baz. I'll talk to everybody. Y'all, everybody got everybody's information. If you don't have it, get with me and we're going to let it do what it do. But until then, y'all going to check out LA versus Thailand. Salute y'all. One left.
From Television City in Hollywood.
Well, all right, y'all. This one goes out to my subscribers, Zoom tribers, and vaporizers. All haters, fake players, and imitators, get your pens and papers, because I'm about to drop another laser heat-seeking episode on that ass. Thailand versus LA. You dig? Come on. I'm the Travel OG, and I traded in my Hollywood lifestyle for the sexy beaches of Pattaya, Thailand. We're bringing you exclusive interviews, showing you what the golf courses are like, the caddies are like, what the homies like. Zoom to Thailand with your man, Richie Mack, the Travel OG. Oh, get it. You all right, man? Okay. In this episode, we're going to compare everything from food, healthcare, rent, the overall cost of living, traffic, smog, crime, and stress, all the way to gym memberships, finding a helpmate, wife, or girlfriend, and of course, nightlife. I also do private consultations for those that are serious about coming out here. Stay tuned towards the end of the video where, if you can catch where I say, the Travel OG, at the end, the first person that timestamps it in the description box will get a free 30-minute consultation with the Travel OG. You dig? Don't forget the Travel OG towards the end of this episode. All right, Zoom Tribe, y'all ready? Let's get into it. This is Los Angeles. This is Bangkok. I've lived in Los Angeles most of my life. I've lived in Thailand over the past few years. Who's better at making this comparison than Richie Mack? The Travel OG.
Get your damn hands up.
Bangkok and Bangkok. Can't stop, I turn and hit the same spot.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Yeah. Welcome to the land of the la-la. Lamborghini, bikini, burgundy, Maybach. Across the waters down in Bangkok. To Ombak, to Teletubbies like Tupac. Suntan off of Thailand, popping right up the streets off in Venice Beach. So hit the wind, it catches fade. It's Thailand versus LA.
Los Angeles, California, the center of the nation's film and television industry. As you may or may not know, I grew up in Inglewood, California, on the Hawthorne side of Inglewood. 30 minutes down the road is where I began my journey that eventually got me to Thailand. Let's take a look. Now, you know, because of copyright reasons, I can't play the song, but you get the idea. Me and my boys was just trying to get on doing our thing on this show called Putting on the Hits. But nobody could tell us we wasn't Morris Day at the time. You dig? Next up, Hollywood Shuffle.
Johnny! Johnny! You maricon cockroach!
You better run before the police is gone!
Johnny! It's Jimmy! Jimmy! Coño! I'm mad! I want revenge! Patience! I'm a good guy!
Tommy, hit me! 2 times! On the good foot.
Why am I showing you this? Just to let you know I earned my retirement, giving you a perspective of what my life was like and what I moved away from. Fast forward to 30 years later, I've done a lot of work, a lot of commercials, put it down in the industry, and now I can retire. This is where Thailand comes in. Thailand is a Southeast Asian country that borders Cambodia, Laos, and Myanmar, with the Philippines a 3-hour plane ride to the left and Vietnam a 1-hour plane ride to the right. LA has a population of almost 4 million people, with a minimum wage upwards of $15 an hour. That's more than some Thai people make in an entire day. So why are people in Thailand so happy? Why is Thailand known as the land of smiles? Let's take a look.
That's
Dang.
right there.
I don't like you, dude. I do not like you. Got me caught up. I'm looking like ready to separate.